So, previously on Raiders of Novus. Continuing within the Dimensional Library, you took your short, long rest and then proceeded to a room with paintings and blood on the floor, completing it by realizing that you never stop existing. During this, you forgot your names and either couldn't speak or disappeared entirely, Xander eventually writing the word never in the blood on the floor. Moving to a new combat room where you defeated the Belief Weaver and his echoes of falsehood, you declared truths about the world to aid your battle. Your reward was an arcane inkwell that came bubbling up from the Belief Weaver itself. Moving on to another room, an empty room except for something covered in a white sheet. You spent a good amount of time in here removing sheets and burning them before finally peeking underneath, and each of you saw and spoke with someone important to you from your past. Darrow saw Lyriel, Blackstar saw his mother, Razier saw an important female and was upset at the designers of the library for meddling or pulling from his past. Xander saw his mother, and some tense and sad moments were had. Darrow killed Lyriel and gained some trauma, and it was overall quite the experience. You eventually realized that perception is only your own truth or your perceived truth in what you're perceiving. That's a sentence and a half. The answer to the room as to what was under the sheet was, I don't know or nothing. You were given 1/3 of a crystal clear glass sphere, and that is where we left off, with the sphere descending from the room. Forgot to play this last time. Yep. Is this your this is your first time getting a section of a glass sphere, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've gotten the mirror, but not the
Not
glass sphere.
Gotcha. So, as you're all inside of this room, kind of just having taken in some of the trauma and conversations, having spent quite a bit of time in this room, you know that you need to push forward. What would you like to do?
Okay.
Just a door right there. Or do we backtrack and go to the door south?
I mean, I think we're better off just continuing through these rooms, just like, because of my keen mind, I can see the whole map and I know what awaits us on either side. So I feel like uncovering more and then being able to go like and take the fast track back to the stuff we know we missed is probably better.
Let's
Okay.
trust in your keen mind.
Okay.
It's very keen.
I'll unpause the game. There we go. All right, so you're on this right door where Xander is currently standing?
Yeah.
Okay, so 36.
Don't forget a guidance.
Well,
He'll need it.
38. Perfect. So you do unlock
That
the
just
door,
succeeds.
and it reveals a hallway.
Surprise,
Big
surprise,
shot.
surprise.
Surprise, surprise, surprise.
Darrow, I must say you are so profoundly good at lockpicking. I really wish I'd had someone like you in Talnoro back in the day.
It is not a skill that I'm necessarily proud of, but it is a skill that has kept me alive.
Nonsense. You should be so proud of it. Now, you do the next door, please. This is fun, Xander. I can just tell him to do things.
36. Does indeed unlock the door and reveals another hallway.
Okay. Yeah, that's awesome. That's epic.
Epic sauce. All right.
No, Darrow's just making the calls now. He's like, all right, we're going this way, guys.
I just figured that's where we would go.
That's fine. I don't care.
Where are we gonna go without him? Hey, do we close the door? We close the door, right? Behind us?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you close all doors behind you, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
40.
Little 44
Xander.
action.
I moved you, Jason.
Oh, thanks.
So
Right.
close that door, which does lock
Yep.
behind you. 44 does indeed unlock this door. And inside is a room. A long rectangular room with 5 stationary doors on the inside. Oh, I'm not on my correct sheet here. There we go. I even knew you were going to be coming this way too. I think I'd be like bookmarked on the right thing.
That's absurd.
Uh,
Also, everyone, somewhere in this zone, there is death. We need to be careful. Okay, we know that was where the guards' hands were, somewhere in that general vicinity when we found them in the first restroom. Okay,
I mean, to be fair,
somewhere in this circle encompasses death.
yeah.
Hmm.
So Oppenheimer is there. All right.
Oppenheimer, yeah.
So as the door opens, you see the room start to kind of move inside of it. Jem pipes up, and her words for this room: regret is only one way to remember.
Regret is only one way to remember.
Do you close the door to activate the room, or are you going to take some time to look around a little bit first?
Let's take some time to look around.
Yeah, let's look around.
Inspect if there's like writing on the doors, even if nothing happens until we close the door. Maybe there's some writing.
Hey, Daryl, can you try unlocking this door? Since
I
you're so
don't
good
think
at
we
it.
should mess with the room until the door's shut, Clovis. We don't need any more.
Are they shut or open? We don't know. There's not like a doorway around them.
There's a frame around the
Oh,
door.
is it? So
So
they're
it- so
already
it-
shut there, then.
So go ahead and make an investigation check as you're in this room, just to kind of take a look around and analyze your surroundings. Roll some dice.
I
Cool
love
looking
to
dice.
stare into empty
Dice
desks.
rolling.
That was great.
Dice rolling.
Yeah, Clovis, I like your lightning dice.
Oh, I'm good at rolling dice.
Oh, Xander.
Ooh.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay. So unlike just about every other room you've been into, which has had a similar stone pattern to it, that stone is present, but there is actually a layer of glass on the floor. So you're all walking on a thin layer. Well, you don't know how thick the glass is, although on a natural 20, we'll say the glass is about 3 inches thick, and you can see the stone floor beneath it. The doors look presentery. Obviously, every room you've been into, there's been some kind of mechanic or something that activates once you close the door, the main door to the room, and the doors are all identical. Do you try to open any of them, or they just they're standard wooden doors? There is no seam, meaning there's no way to like look through them at all. So they are fully closed and sealed. But there is like a doorknob and a keyhole on each of them that's closed from the
I
inside.
presume that nothing's going to happen if we play with the knob because the door's not closed, but I'll go ahead and see if the door opens. Why not?
Okay. So you go over to one of them and put your hand on the knob. I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Ay, Dios mío.
All right, so you
Oh.
grab onto the doorknob, it turns, and the door opens up, and you see through to the other side. There's nothing.
Okay. I'll shut the door. Okay.
There's no words on the wall. All the walls look the same as all the other walls. Keep in mind, so far from what you've learned, this is a kind of a magical place, right? There's designers to this dimensional library. So,
Yeah. Anybody else find anything interesting? I'll call
No,
out to
I'm
the group.
sorry, I haven't looked.
Let him look. Let him look.
I mean, yeah.
I play some music as I walk around the room.
Sound does seem a little bit muted.
The
And
acoustics are
not
terrible.
echoey. Yeah, not echoey at all.
Terrible place for an event or a concert.
Well, let
That's-
them know.
That's my 10 cents.
So you feel confident that you've exhausted your ability to gain any information from this room other than activating it at this point?
All right. Well,
Are we ready? Is everyone feeling up to this right now?
Good as I'm gonna get.
All right.
Let's do it.
Close the door.
Okay. You close the door. Jem echoes her words once again. Regret is only one way to remember. And while there is no seam around the doors themselves, there is a bit of light that seems to apparate between the tiniest of cracks in the wooden door, as though there's something on the other side of each of these doors. The room itself, like the glass, begins to ever so slightly glow beneath you, providing a nice ambient light in the space for those that, well, everybody has dark vision through various means, so it doesn't change too much, but it does provide some very low light for the area. But nothing else happens. There's no sounds. Nothing comes through the doors, but there does now look like perhaps there's something on the other side of them.
Brazier, would you like to do the honors and open the first door? Your line is, why, yes.
Yeah, he's still getting himself in. Does anybody else want to do anything?
Yeah, I'll go and open a door.
Here to open a door.
Okay.
I'll go and open one.
All right. The one.
If I have to make a dex save, then so be it.
the one that you're standing next to.
Yeah.
Okay. Kind of. Do you? Let me just ask you a question. Are you hesitant in this moment, or are you doing it confidently?
I have nothing to fear right now. Like, there's nothing in this room that's presented itself as a threat, and I know that I have to complete this challenge. So I think I'm not necessarily confident. It's more like I got to do it, you know, but it's not, there's no hesitation or fear. It's more just getting business done.
Okay. Put your hand on the knob, turn, and open it. And I want everyone else to pay attention to this question that I'm going to ask Xander now, because it's a question that you are all going to have to answer.
I should have had Razir open the first one.
Tell me about a time that Xander had a choice to make that majorly affected his life in some way based on the choice that he made. In that
Got
moment.
mine.
You don't have to give me a long dissertation if you don't want to, but
Sure. I mean, I don't even have to go outside of campaign to come up with something. It's making that deal with Varaloth. You know,
which time?
the first one, it's the chain reaction. The first one,
This is the hardest to make. Yeah.
in the after the vampire mansion in Sayor, when he saved his friends.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't necessarily regret saving his friends, but doing it with Varaloth set off a whole other set of chain reactions that made his life miserable, and that's something he regrets.
Okay. You open the door, and a bunch of air comes through, and the scene before you on the other side is the inside of a hotel room or a tavern room, wooden walls, sitting on the bed, and the party is there. Including Tormund and Louise inside of this room, and you see yourself sitting on the bed, head in your hands, saddened, and there's a brief moment where everything in the room freezes, and you don't see anything else, but you yourself sitting on the bed are not frozen, and you seem to be kind of like staring up at something, and you see your lips moving like you're talking to someone. What do you do in this moment?
Raising my hand to the door, is it like, what happens when I touch the scene? Like, can I move through it? Is there a force that stops me?
There is no resistance. There is nothing in the way. There is no veil. This is a door that leads into this room, and you could walk in if you chose to. This is super Inception, crazy stuff right here.
I would like to stick my hand through the door and just snap and see if I get any reaction from myself.
Okay.
Just make the sound.
All right. You snap your fingers, and your self is like mid-conversation and turns and looks at the door, and a look of shock and horror comes over your other self's face, and then quickly snaps back up to something invisible in front of them, and then looks back at the door.
I have one more question before I make a decision.
Okay.
Xander is obviously very familiar with like chronergy, like time magic nonsense. Do I get the feeling that this is like a test, like some kind of hologram like things have been, or does it almost feel like I'm being given a chance to go back and write things like actually?
So what I'll say is it isn't readily obvious. So go ahead and make an intelligence check.
Sure. Woof, that's a stinker. An 8.
8 total. It looks and feels pretty real. What's in front of you?
Okay.
Any luck over there? What's happening? Can
Anyone-
I look? Being
anyone
on this other
who's-
side of the door, can I see him?
You see him. You don't see the room. Anyone standing on the side of the door where Xander is, you see the same thing Xander does.
Okay. I am gonna step inside.
Oh, hey. Do I just see him disappear all of a sudden?
Yes. He walks forward, and then Xander just dematerializes, and he's inside. Everybody on the Xander side of the door, as he steps through the door, closes behind him.
Razir. Where?
We'll come back to the room.
It seems like Xander figured it out. I think we all
Did
have
he?
our own door to fit open here.
Did he figure out? He went and dematerialized. But that this doesn't solve anything. He didn't tell us a plan. He just left us. What kind of leadership is this? You know, I think when he comes back after we're done with all this, we should have a serious talk about installing Darrow as our new leader, and I'll open the door in front of me.
Okay. Let's go to the Xander thing. We'll handle that real quick. Okay. So Xander, you step through the door behind you closes. Kind of instinctively turn around. It's the door to the tavern room. You see no exit. You're now standing in this room with the rest of the group, and the conversation continues. The other Xander kind of like eyeing you, like as though he doesn't believe that you're there. Doesn't speak to you at all, and kind of continues on with his conversation.
One more thing, actually, because now I'm curious. Is this something that I would remember? Does it feel like seeing myself in a moment like this? Like, does it trigger any memories for me?
That's an interesting question, based on all the shenanigans that took place around this moment. I'll just say for the moment, it is oddly familiar, but you don't remember sitting on that bed and exactly what it is that's happening in this moment.
Okay.
I was wondering if it was kind of like a prisoner of Azkaban situation where he saves himself from the Dementors.
I will.
Timey-wimey.
Because of so you're taking time to think about what it is that you're going to do or say or anything like that. You see
Yeah.
the other Xander's hand come up and touch the side of his head, and you see him like thrust back like this in the moment, and his eyes go completely white. Do you do anything?
I mean, I know myself. I don't think that there's ever been a point in game where I've been taken out of one of those stupors by force or by any other means, other than my own volition. So I'm not sure that there's anything I can do. I'm gonna reposition myself in the room, and I'm just gonna like look towards where I was looking and see if I can also see him, even though him and I are detached now.
Mm-hmm. There is nothing to see.
Okay.
And only moments later, the eyes go clear, and the Xander sitting on the bed is beads of sweat coming down, and you just hear him muttering under his breath, "No. No. I won't give away my freedom." And then tears start coming down, and he just says, "Sorry, Rasir." And then everything goes black. And come to, and you're standing in the cemetery outside of the large temple in Seor, where Father Brewberry and such are having. There's a showdown that's going on here. Not present is Razir, but another figure who you don't recognize, who probably would have been Eric's new character in that alternate timeline, who does not make the same decisions and does not incite Black Star. And the battle goes entirely another way, in which Matthias Terramore is not only eliminated, saved. I'm forgetting my own lore.
Saved, yeah. Because he was hypothetically killed.
That's right. That's what was true. That's episode 69, one of the greatest episodes ever that nobody will ever be able to watch.
Dude, it's actual lost media. Someone will make a YouTube video about this in 15 years.
So, in any case, things go an entirely different way. And there is a memorial held for Razir, a short one. And then everything cuts to being in Tel Noro without Razir. Being in the pit. Yes?
Louise would still be there as well.
Louise is still with the party.
I just want to erect this a bit more.
As the everything kind of pulls away and goes dark again and then comes back, you're standing in one of the resonance tubes, looking up as the rest of the party outside battles Vathos, and you look over and you see Louise in the tube next to you. And then everything goes dark again. And everything clears. And you're standing in the same room that you were in previously, this long rectangular hallway with the doors. The door to activate it just having been closed behind you. And the party in the room consists of not Clovis, not Razir, but Louise, and someone you don't recognize at all. And they all turn to you and say, "Do you want to be the first one to open the door?"
Yeah. Yeah, I will.
Okay. Go over and open one of the doors, and you see Black Star. No, you don't. He's actually, you see Black Star at the next door, about to open his own door on the other side of it.
Am I back? in this room?
You're you're in the rectangular room, opening the
I
door for
know.
the first time, and you open it, and you look through, and you see Black Star on the other side of it. Your Black Star.
Like, I'm just getting clarification. Like, through the door and like it's a void and Black Star, or like it's I open the door and there's nothing. It's Black Star opening the next door across from me.
It looks like it's nothing, because you're already in the room for the door for which you are opening currently. So you turn around and you look and you see a different version of Black Star standing behind you in the alternate timeline that you're currently in whatever this weird vision door scape is, where different decisions were made in that one moment that changed a lot of things. And now looking through the door, you see the old Black Star, who you just saw a few moments ago. That's your Black Star. That's going to go open his own door.
Was he looking at me from behind? Or like through the door?
He's looking
straight
at
my
you
face?
from behind.
Okay, okay. So like where he was before.
And that Black Star who's about to open his door is like frozen in time. It's just kind of standing there.
Got it.
And I'll
You kind of like peek around the frame of the door that you've opened to look and see if he's actually there in the room that you're in, and he's not. And you turn back and you can see him through the doorway.
spin a dreidel.
He's not awake.
He's not awake. But I will step through that door.
Okay. You step through the door. The door behind you closes, and Black Star animates and goes to open his door. Do you say anything? Nothing's happened to you.
Okay.
You just went through
yeah.
this series of events.
Black Star.
I just saw you disappear. What? My head hurts. I'm tired. Where did you go? Where did you come from? Cotton Eye Joe.
Nigel.
For Razir and Clovis and Darrow, looking at the door that Xander had gone through, it opened of its own accord, but there was nothing through it. It's just opened. And then a millisecond later, Xander steps through and the door closes behind him, and now he's behind Black Star. So he went through in this direction. So now he's standing here.
Hold on. And I'm going to look around the room really quick and make sure that everything is the way that I actually remember it being.
I look around the room as he's looking around the room, confused.
You look around. Clovis is here. You look over. Razir is standing over in the corner, just watching.
You okay, kid?
Yeah, there was a world where some things changed that I was shown. I'm gonna turn around and open that door now. Like, open it from the opposite direction now.
Okay.
Can I are we waiting still?
I mean, I'm fine. I went through everything I went through, but I'm okay. If you're interested in exploring before I do this, then be my guest. I won't stop you.
Oh,
But-
you're the grand wizard on an adventure. I just want to make sure what we're doing. So I was going to go through a door looking for you.
There are no clear answers as it stands. The clue that we have is regret is only one way to remember. And I saw something that I have some regrets about.
Okay.
And I saw what the world could have been. but-
Oh.
I think it's also trying to teach us something about the world we live in now.
Right. But I mean, we've had that conversation many times already.
But I'm curious if opening the door a different way has a different outcome.
All right. I'll stand here and watch you.
Xander, you open the door the other way, and it opens up, and there's nothing. You see through to the other side.
Okay.
Does
Do
that
you want to
mean
try this door?
I mean, I was gonna say you want to try going back to the original side. So maybe it's only one way.
Yeah, I'll try going through it again on my end because I think that if I come back around this way and I open the door and there's nothing on the other side, then I think that maybe this is just something each of us has to experience. I will go and open my door.
Okay, you open the door. There's nothing there.
Okay. Brazier, you want to give this one a go?
Yeah, I'll take a look.
Blackstar was very eager to open a door.
I was.
Same door.
Well,
Okay.
I'm same
Yeah.
door. Yeah.
Right, okay.
That's the only reason I was just like the same door.
Okay, Brazier
Yep.
turns the handle, opens the door. There's nothing.
Looks
Okay.
like it's one time.
One
5 doors,
time
5
use.
of us?
Oh, that's interesting. And I opened the door.
You open the door. Okay. Tell me about a time that Blackstar had a choice that had to be made that significantly altered things for himself or others.
Oh, that's easy. The very first real choice he was ever faced with after the death of his mother was what to do about it. And instead of going to seek anything out, he joined the Chainless and let them guide him on the path.
Okay.
Yeah, have fun with that one.
I don't know. That's a pretty juicy steak you just gave.
Sure
You-
is. You know,
You've seen this scene before while interacting with Xander and him having looked into the past. As you open the door, there's a bunch of heat that comes roiling out of it, and you see the streets of Tel Noro, just as you did in Xander's vision. And you see, just immediately as soon as the door opened, the sword thrust through your mother, and her falling, her saying her final words, and you see Drex standing there, and you see off to the right-hand side a little igneous veil kind of scampering off into around an alleyway. It's that scene, and it's animated, and it's in front of you.
it's animated, so it looks super cool.
What do you do?
I look at the scene. And I look at everyone else I'm around, thinking about what Xander just said. I mean, it did stink a bit. But I wouldn't be here and who I am, amazing, if I changed what I did. But could I be greater?
I think you're gonna have to step through and find out.
Do I have to step through? That's not the rule, right? You went through and nothing changed
I
for you
mean,
other.
yeah, it's not the rule, but
I like where we're at. At least, have you seen how powerful I am? I might not be muscly, but I've put out some major damage on some things with magic and personality and panache. You know, why would I?
I think this is the next step in your oath.
Oh, okay. Wait. Explain to me further that one because I trust you in all oath-related things.
ooh.
I think for the path that you walk, you have to face potentially some uncomfortable truths. And while you are comfortable where you are now, there are still questions that bog your mind, and I don't think you will be able to tap into your full potential with your oath if you don't face those.
Oh, that's amazing. How can I truly forgive myself and others? I don't face what has been taken from me and accept it. Oh, you're so dashing to look at. And then I go through the door.
You go through the door. Closes behind you. You're standing on the streets of Tel Noro in all of its glory a long time ago.
Oh, man, this is Lovely. Oh,
As Drex says, I have his dialogue here somewhere, but it doesn't matter. He says his words from that moment, and he wipes the blood from your mother's on the sword off to the side on a cloth and sheaths it. And you still hear the pitter-patter of your little feet kind of running off around a corner, and then everything goes dark. And it comes back. And you see a little bit older Igneous Vale at the entrance to the SGO within Telnoro, looking up at the gates and making a decision as to whether or not to go through them or not, or to inquire about how to join. And you see this Igneous turns away and walks away from the SGO. Everything goes dark, comes back again, and a slightly older Igneous is creeping through some kind of hallway in what looks to be some large underground prison somewhere, and has the sword out. It's unsheathed. It's wreathed in flame at this moment as he's using it as a light as he's creeping forward, and there are a couple of individuals behind. And Igneous looks older for being as young as he is, as though there's been a lot of stress and a lot of weight put on his shoulders.
Oh,
And it looks like he's part of some kind of adventuring group or some kind of thieves group, which everybody in Telnora was kind of part of a thieves group one way or another. But this is like the underworld thieves, where everything he's wearing is darker than normal, no vibrant colors. And he's diminished to an extent in his flame self, and he seems to be muttering something under his breath. He rounds a corner, and you're in this moment, by the way. You're in the hallway with these individuals. Do you do anything or say anything?
I'll creep along behind him. I want to see what the other, like, are the other people just nondescript? Like, do I recognize any of them?
No, you don't recognize any of them. Nope.
Oh.
You don't even know if you're still in Telnoro.
Oh.
You're in some kind of dungeon that you've never seen before, and you're sneaking down this hallway, and you're kind of following along behind everybody, and you see Igneous kind of like put up his hand and motion for them to kind of go out and kind of go cut around. They round the corner and are immediately like ambushed by something that was hiding in the shadows, and a battle ensues. And as the battle rages onward for but a few seconds, Igneous getting in a couple of licks here and there to those that are being fought, which are a bunch of guards they look like chainless guards somewhere. Igneous is defeated in this moment and goes unconscious, and everything goes dark. And then it comes back, and Igneous is inside of a jail cell somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And a year has passed, and he's just sitting in this jail cell.
Well, how do you feel now?
You're standing, looking at it's still younger than you are now.
Yeah.
A bit. That Count Majestic never taught me anything.
Why?
Should have took up with the SGO. Should have played music.
What'd you do instead?
Bounty hunting.
Oh. That's an interesting choice.
You look like a less handsome version of me.
You look like a less handsome version than me. I'll have none of your nonsense right now. Who's in jail here, young whippersnapper?
Everything goes dark.
Wait, I'm not...
Comes back. And you're back in you're in River, and you're outside of one of the largest taverns that's there, and you see an adventuring group coming through. comprised of all the rest of your friends, minus yourself. And Count Majestic
Is
is playing.
is
What?
Duke in that group?
I guess Duke is in that group. Yeah, I don't know if Blackstar doesn't know Duke though. So
Who's this
A
buffoon?
person you don't know.
person you don't know, and Threll in this moment, going to a tavern, and you do hear the luxurious music of Count Majestic being played inside of this tavern. You go over to follow the group up to the door and kind of look inside, and Count Majestic is playing there, and Barnabas Green is with him.
Why? I am so upset right now.
And
I
there's
was
the
way more talented than this sod. Ugh.
music that's coming from the tavern is quite beautiful. And as the last remaining player or character from the party enters into the tavern and the doors close behind them, the
Can I
lights-
walk in there?
Sure.
Yeah, I walk in behind them.
Okay. Go inside. It's
No, go ahead.
it's the same tavern that you all stayed in River while you were there.
Do they look like stressed out or anything? Like, how does the party look?
They look the
Long
same as
sun.
they did a few months ago.
All right. Do I see myself anywhere?
Yes, you do. You have an apron on, and you are waiting the table that the group sits at.
What are you doing? I just come up while he's waiting on just in front of. So, hey, shush. Xander, be quiet.
They're just
What
like,
are you doing?
how do you know my name?
I know all of you, except that one. I don't know you.
I can't do that accent, or else I would. I probably could if I tried hard enough or planned for this moment. And
I think Antonio
exactly.
Banderas. That's all.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Duke sounds cool.
He
Mhm.
does.
Duke was
great.
cool. Okay. So you walk up, shush to Xander. What are you all doing, is what you say?
No, what are you doing? Myself
Oh, it's
specifically.
yourself. What? I'm just waiting this table. You're affecting my charisma here. I'm waiting on this table and helping these customers.
I ought to open hand slap you across your mouth.
I feel like I saw you a few years ago in my jail cell. Maybe I thought that was just a vision.
But I'm a vision now as well. The ghost of Christmas future.
You still look like a less handsome version of me.
Once again, I reiterate the open hand slapping across your mouth. What you have no reason to be. I cannot stand that this is how you've spent your time. You are worse than I am. This is absurd.
And all at once, Count Majestic, Barnabas Green, Igneous, and the entire group at the party, including Duke and Thrall, all turn to you. And they ask you, do you regret your decision?
No. If this is what I could have been, absolutely. I am happy with who I am. This is absurd. You know what?
As you're mid-sentence,
Oh, I forgive
and
you.
there's voices that follow as everything disappears. Tell us why. And everything goes dark. And everyone else sees Blackstar's door open, but a moment after he stepped through it. And Blackstar, you are shunted from the door. And the door closes behind you.
What
So
in the
did you-
world?
Did you pass?
Oof. I am heated. How that absurd. I forgive you, strange library. Who's next? Fantastic.
Did the last sentence that I said come through?
What? That was
Tell
shunted?
us why.
Oh, tell us why. Oh, yeah. I heard that.
They asked you, "Do you regret your decision?" You said no,
I said
and then
no.
as everything, you said no,
Was
which was the
going out.
triggering answer that made everything disappear, and then they echoed, "Tell us why."
Yeah, but, and then I was shunted, right?
Then you were shunted. Yeah,
Okay.
I wanted to
But
shunt
this thank you. Better than killing me. The audacity of whatever AI is at work here. I don't regret what they showed me something outrageous. And all this different path I was a bounty hunter, like Razir, as if I would lower myself to not play music. That's absurd. Well, I don't regret my choice because I am me now. Everything has led to this person, and this person, despite my very minor flaws, is amazing. Look at the people I have surrounding me. These guys.
And there is a ding in the room, and the door that Blackstar had gone through disappears.
What? You're welcome, Xander.
Yeah, I look over to Xander. You get some sort of provocation that wants you to
I mean,
speak out in the ether?
I figured that's where it was headed, but I didn't get any kind of provocation, no. Well, I don't regret necessarily everything that happened.
Necessarily.
I don't
It's
regret
such a
necessarily.
blasé answer.
Necessarily.
It's not necessarily regret per
It's-
se. It's
It's
so wishing things had been different.
yeah.
And that is the beauty of this puzzle.
I made the choices that I made, and I haven't thought about them in a long time because I've been with this group of individuals. And if I hadn't made the choice that I had made back then, we would be missing you, and I'll point at Razir. And it could have come to pass that we would be missing everybody here. And I don't take that for granted. And I've learned a lot about myself in the decisions that I've made. And I'm at a point where I need to start accepting them and growing up.
Ding!
You're gonna give that to him, really?
All right. That's
So if
2
you're talking
down.
about what I think you're talking about, this here library might be showing you stuff without taking into account who it is I'm connected to, because there's a good chance I'd be back anyway.
That's right.
There's-
Tell him, Razir.
There's a chance that they don't know.
Speaking of which, I've been wondering where he's been. Has he been present in this library?
He's been a little distant since the pit, to say the
Because
least.
you irritated him.
Sure did.
Ooh, on that note, do you want to go in the door, Razir?
Not really.
Oh.
And then I step up and grab the knob.
You had me there for a minute.
Same question.
Is there
decision-
point that was
A decision that was made, Razir made, that significantly altered his path. This is going to be real tough for me not to not have any
I
spoilers,
know.
Eric.
I know.
Really
I know. I
tough.
have to decide. I have to decide between the easy one.
I'll be well.
And
Okay,
the
well, depends
really
on what you
hard
say. I'll be as vague as I possibly can be, and only you and I will know what's going on. Kind of.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Um. Nah, let's go for it.
Okay.
Ooh.
Let's do the thing.
Be as
I don't-
vague.
I don't
As
care
I-
about Clovis and I anymore.
He's like,
Yeah,
let
just
it
never
let
Tim,
Brazier for
Tim, you can
last.
skip their parts. You can skip their parts, Tim. They can just go
You
and
sure
be
you want me
like-
to go? I can save mine for last.
Ooh.
No,
You want to say Brazier's for last?
we don't have to.
I like all
Um,
of these.
Is it something he has to say out loud or just think about it?
Oh no. I'm asking you.
Right.
So that I know.
So it's not heard. It's just for
Yeah,
him.
I know. Yeah. Well, Brazier will be thinking about long ago when he made the decision to sign him and his family up to go on the expedition. To take part in that and go with them.
Huh. That is not what I thought you were going to say. Okay. Huh.
Blackstar
Alright,
is
well-
keenly like watching
Well,
over
now
Razor's
Oh, no.
I need a minute.
Yeah. Oh, I
yeah,
told
dude.
you.
Everybody,
there's the hard
everybody's
one.
like,
There's the easy one.
everybody's taking their like they're like peeking around Razier, looking
Yeah.
into the door.
All of it is standing between the legs, looking around.
Yeah.
yeah, standing butt tall.
Yeah.
You're making up a whole new history. Here with- This could
That's the one
honestly
you
be
want. That's
pretty short.
That's the one you want to choose. That's exactly what I was thinking. I'm like, this is gonna be real short.
Uh huh.
Um. Yeah, that's not. Yep. Okay. Well, I hope you don't mind me taking a small liberty here or there. Because we both know that.
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. In as the door is opened, a rough, small hamlet village is shown through the door, and there is a very small, like stick wooden hay topped homestead. It's not even, it can't even really be called a homestead. It's like a home that was just recently erected. There's like a cow or two off in a small little pasture next to the home, and there is a man tending to this, and a field, and there are there's a family atmosphere that's here with. Oh man, I'm having a really hard time with this one. As the man is tending to what's inside of this like paddock area, there's a group which looks like a group of adventurers heading up a large caravan that look like they've prepared themselves to head off out into the wild blue yonder. But what you don't see is a wild blue yonder. You see a darkened sky, a parched landscape, mountains that have risen off, and to an extent it looks like Epoch's chain off in the distance, and just a little tiny remnants of a little town or one that's just been started, and the adventurers stop the huge caravan of people that look like they're heading out of this hamlet, or maybe they're just passing through, and turn and look and are talking with this person out inside of this paddock. What does the person inside of the paddock look like?
Well, he's well built.
What?
Probably a bit under 6 foot.
Well built.
Simple.
Word.
He's got brown hair. Blue eyes. He looks well enough fed for living out in the boonies. Seems generally happy. Decent looking guy. Young. Somewhere around 20. Similar to probably a bit younger than Xander is now. And looks like he works for a living.
Is there a child that runs out of the door and outside? No, not
Too young.
right. Sorry, it's tough. We don't go over this stuff.
Yeah,
that
no,
often.
that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah.
This individual in the paddock looks towards the adventurers and goes inside, and seems like they're talking to someone. You're still at the door, by the way. You haven't stepped through. This doorway is looking from, I don't know, across the street from one of the other homes or something at this image. Do you do anything? Think or say anything? All of your friends are gathered around. Like,
I'm just
"It's
gonna
Razir's door."
wait and watch until he comes back out.
Okay. So moments later, this individual who you've described walks out of the door, walks over to the adventuring group. Still waiting?
Yeah.
Okay. The individual kind of like wipes the sweat from his brow, scratches his head for a second, and doesn't look sheepish, but like there's a whole group that have just asked him a question, and he was maybe had other thoughts in his mind and then thought better of it, and just kind of gives them a hand wave and nods, does kind of like a thank you kind of thing, and then turns around to head back towards his paddock.
Razir sighs. Yeah. And steps in
Okay.
to watch this
Step in.
unfold.
For everybody else, the door closes behind.
No!
Aww.
That is the end
Dude,
of
I
this
paid
first.
$20 for that movie ticket.
So different looking.
That is the end of this particular segment, as everything goes dark in this moment. You've entered at the end of this little thing. Everything comes back, and it's fast forwarded years and years and years and years, decades. An old, grizzled man sits out back of his estate within Basrael, looking at his 16 grandchildren,
Wow.
smoking a pipe, has a wide-brimmed hat kind of pulled down slightly over his eyes, and a smile. And that's it.
You said he's sitting. Is there another seat nearby?
Yeah, we'll say that he's on like some back porch and a rocking chair. He's got a pint of ale.
I'll go sit next to him.
This is weird.
Yeah.
This is real weird.
Howdy, old timer. Hold on, wait. This is a thing. I don't know if we've ever talked about this. Let
We
me message
haven't.
you real quick.
I know what you're gonna say. Um. Yeah, I knew that's what you were gonna say.
Yeah. Just wanted to make sure.
Okay. Doing okay. Just enjoying my life. What are you doing around
That's
these
good to hear.
parts?
Just seeing what's going on. You
You look.
this your place?
It is
Met your family?
many generations.
How many kids you got?
How many kids does he have? Seven.
You happy?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I am. How about you?
Can't say I am. Think
Yeah.
a choice I made a long time ago took that from me.
You know,
The opportunity, at least.
some say our choices are what defines us.
Mm-hmm. Seems like you made some good ones.
Yeah, I can only imagine what would have happened if I had been more adventurous, been more, I don't know, trying to make a better life for myself elsewhere. I'm not the richest man around, but I've got enough for me and my kin.
That's a fine thing.
So you,
How's the rest of the world doing? You get much word from them?
oh. Well, things are difficult, but we managed. We managed to survive through a few Titan attacks. Now I've just been taking up farming and fishing and a bit of trade here and there. Went to a shooting range once.
Oh yeah?
Wasn't much good at it. But if I practiced more, I'd probably get better. It's not really my thing.
I bet you would be.
You don't
Yeah.
look too. You're
Well,
looking a
I
little.
thank you for your time.
You need a bite to eat, or anything I can get you for the road?
Nah, I think I'm alright. Appreciate that though. Just give my greetings to your family, your wife and such.
One moment. A slightly younger woman comes walking out the back door, kind of very, pleasant looking, not extremely young, but she's looks like she's this person's child. And he's kind of older, and kind of comes out in the back and has a glass of lemonade. She takes the pint of ale away from him, and he's like, "Hey, wait, no, that's mine." And she's like, "No, Pa, you need lemonade." She sets it down next to him. She looks up and just makes eye contact with Brazier. You look familiar. Are you staying for lemonade?
I appreciate that, but I gotta get going.
All right.
Thank you, though.
Have a good day, sir.
You too, miss.
And everything disappears. The door opens, and Razier, you're in a darkened space with a door in front of you, and the door has just now opened. There's nothing else for you to see. And the room is on the other side.
Just a couple deep breaths, composes himself. Good for you. And he steps through the door.
Razier steps back through the door closes behind him. You weren't instructed to say anything. But
I'll turn and put my hand on the door. Things definitely could have been different. Maybe better. For one lifetime. But it ain't lost on me the importance of what we're heading towards. And the change we're gonna make. So even though I didn't get that didn't get to make that change on the world back then, I think we're heading to it now, and I think that's important.
ding! Door disappears from underneath your hand.
Hand lingers for a moment. Back to my side. All right.
You guys have no idea how wild that just was. You have
No.
no idea how
All we
wild
can,
that
all we
just
can do
was.
is listen and act like we never heard of that.
Well, that, but even you as players watching what we just did, you have no idea how wild that just was.
You
I
you
was
got
so
an alternate
lost.
version of a history that nobody's heard about yet.
Yep.
Aliens.
You don't even know the history that was the real one that was the alternative to. Yeah.
Yeah.
We know more about the alternative than we do the history.
hmm
Yeah.
Yep.
There's been a good number of pieces out there so far.
Yeah.
We're getting close. Don't
All
worry.
right.
We're getting
All right.
close.
Who's next?
You alright, Rozier?
Yeah. What ifs and could haves and should haves are fine drinking partners, but not much more than that.
Fair enough.
What I wouldn't have given to have been a fly on that wall.
I'm sure we'll swap stories once we're done here.
Fair point. Who's next?
Well, it's about time. And I'll turn the handle.
Ooh, this one's juicy too, though.
hmm Also, might take me a minute to prepare myself because
Yeah, because
Way,
we don't
way
really
past.
have a lot. I've been sitting here, I'm like, we don't really have a lot of Darrow backstory that like we do, we don't. But just
Okay.
remind me the exact wording of the question.
A defining moment where Darrow had to make a decision that significantly affected the rest of his life.
Okay. The moment that comes to mind is when Darrow took his oath because Lyriel tried to convince him to not take an oath to the crown, but rather one to her family. But Darrow chose the crown because he knew it was the only way to get the blessing of the kingdom for his marriage to Lyriel. He knew he thought he was making the right decision for Lyriel and his future by taking the oath of the crown and then swearing allegiance to Mathis instead of Lyriel's goddess.
Which is, which one? Remind me so I don't have to look it up.
Yeah, we never really decided, but I figured like Avon was probably stars, wishes, and dreams, being the god, the moon shadows.
Oh man.
And Mathis is Order of Justice and Loyalty.
No, I know that one.
Okay.
Yeah. Which, oh my god, that's like.
That's pretty easy, right?
No, this is this is harder than Razier's.
I know. I was
What's
about to say. Mine was kind of straightforward. Like,
I could do
consider-
something easier.
No. You choose, and I am stuck with it. That's what it is. That's how it has to be. I just need to
Don't
think
let him
about.
off easy.
I have to
Make him
think
suffer.
about the consequences of that decision. Guys, I have to write a whole new campaign.
I know, right? Full world history change.
Yeah,
based on one man's decision.
Yes. That's. I have to simplify it. I can't go down that rabbit hole because that's very interesting. I never even thought about that, and that was a choice that he made that literally changes the entire everything of history. Like literally everything in all of history of the entire world is on that one decision. That's really interesting.
My two others was when
No.
No, I just want to
You
share.
want to say 'em? Okay.
My two others were that I thought were kind of like lamer. Was he didn't say goodbye to Lyriel when he went on the Verloth mission, because he was like he knew it was going to be a tough goodbye, and the other one was going to be saying getting married to Lyriel because that just is a big decision. But I don't like. Darrow doesn't regret that at all. But those were the three I was bouncing around. But I really like the one I chose.
What you could do instead of rebuilding the whole world, we start a new campaign and test what we seize.
Yeah, let's just start a new campaign right now with this
right now,
other
because of
world
this.
and play it out and see how it goes. We'll come back to
exactly.
this
And then
point
come
when
back
that's
to
done.
this after that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
A campaign 1.5.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, actually, this isn't that hard at all. I don't know why I didn't think about the actual consequences of that decision, because everything that you're seeing is from Darrow's perspective. So, that's really really easy to solve. Actually, I don't know why I was getting all worried and weird about it.
Well, now I feel bad.
No, it's easy, and unfortunately, it's very short.
That's fine.
So, yeah. So, as the door opens, and so you said that the decision was made. So, as the moment you made the decision to go to the crown instead of having loyalty for Lyriel's family, right? So,
Yeah.
we'll
So
say,
to me, that would be the oath swearing. Like Lyriel, up to the moment he walked down to the crown to swear his oath, was trying to convince him, and he just
So is it-
genuinely thought it was the best decision for them.
This
Just
would have
pick a different subclass, one devotion instead of crown.
No,
Yeah.
I was ancients. Oath
Oh.
of ancients.
So
which
this would have been like a swearing in ceremony, like at,
Yeah.
at the Capitol somewhere
Yeah.
in an official building. Okay,
Yep.
so we'll say that that's the scene, which it's outside of this Capitol building, fine stonework. You're literally in Aeon, and that's what you're looking at, and looking at it, like your eyes kind of go wide for a moment because you're like, holy crap, that's Aeon, and like all the memories come flooding back in of like home. I know this place. And you see yourself and you see Lyriel, and you're outside of this building and you're kind of walking together and having a conversation because you're going to the ceremony where you're being kind of sworn in. Do you say anything or do anything? Do you step through the door?
I'm waiting a moment, and because I know I can feel like Black Star's heat just like disappear on the back, and I'll just be like, because this is probably the first time they've seen a full version of Lyriel and not B2, or in
Well-
the Warforge.
Oh, that's true.
She's beautiful, isn't she?
She is. What city is this?
This is Aeon. This is the capital.
Oh. What's happening here?
I'm making a decision, and
Oh.
I'll walk through now.
Wait.
Another
Blackstar,
movie
do you,
ticket
do you
down
try
the
and, do you
drain.
try and dive in after him before
Ooh,
the door
can I?
closes? Nobody asked to try and do that.
Yeah, I want to try to follow him in.
Oh,
You have to roll a really high dexterity check because he's just going and the door's closing behind him.
Ooh.
Dude, this would be
It's
ballistic.
a really high DC on this.
I don't think I got it then.
It's not enough. The door closes
Ow.
behind him.
Ah,
You get your finger
Fingers
caught in the door
cut.
jam.
Finger cut, yay!
ouch.
So you're on the finely made cobblestone roads that are here, and when you came through, you were a little distance away from where they were walking, and as you stepped through, it's almost like your vision and perspective were brought up, and you're like right behind them now as they're walking. They walk up the grand steps up to these giant oak doors, one of which is slightly ajar, and Darrow turns to Lyriel, kind of gives her a kiss and nods to her, and you see a twinkle in Darrow's eye, like he's mulling it over and thinking, what am I supposed to be doing? Or what am I going to do? And then he walks through the door. She follows because she's going to go watch this ceremony happen. Do you follow them inside?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Follow inside. There's a bunch of seating, kind of like balcony seating and lower level seating, and there's like a large central stone platform with like a pedestal on it, an altar towards the back. All the seating is kind of arranged in a half circle around this one area, and there's one of the clerics, there's a paladin or two that are there kind of flanking this pedestal, and Darrow goes up, and there's kind of like a heartbeat sound in your head now at this moment as you're watching this kind of unfold. Because there's no like rules or anything about this, we obviously didn't talk about this beforehand, and I didn't talk to any of you about any of this beforehand. Would you say that he would be able to make his oath, any type of oath that he wants to in this moment, or would he have had to go somewhere else to give his oath to her family instead of the crown? Is this like he's giving his oath, he can declare it to whoever he wants in this moment?
Yeah, I think it's at the end of the day he could declare any oath, and it's that there's just witnesses, so it's kind of just like a ceremony to be like, oh look, publicly we're accepting a new paladin into the oath of crown, and they're making a grand scheme of it because it's a grand scheme. But I would say ultimately he could swear his oath to anything as long as that presence is there.
There's a sword that's placed kind of like in the pedestal, and Darrow kind of kneels at it, puts his forehead against the sword, and then begins to utter words. And the words that he says are not the words that you said that day. What do you see as these words are finished, him swearing an oath to the family of the Moon Shadows as opposed to the crown, as he turns around and looks up into the seating to see the look on Lyriel's face. What do you see on this younger Darrow's face?
Pride, because he loves Lyriel, and he wouldn't be still fighting if it wasn't for Lyriel. And he's glad he made this decision because he's less worried about what's best for the crown, what's best for the war effort, what's best for the legitimacy of everything, and instead just made a decision that was best, truly best, for Darrow and Lyriel.
There's a lot of murmuring, and the crowd begins to kind of roil a bit, and the paladins that are flanking the pedestal kind of look down, scowls on their faces through the helmet that's there. Not that they're going to say anything, or that anyone's really going to say anything, but you were here for a reason, a specific reason, and you didn't fulfill that purpose. And as some of the people in the crowd like begin to get up and walk out, and Lyriel just kind of like has like a tear of joy come down the side of her face up in the stands that are there, and you see this Darrow kind of get up and go to pull the sword out of the center, and one of the paladins comes up and puts a hand on this younger Darrow's hand, shakes his head, scowls at Darrow, and this Darrow just nods, takes his hand off the sword, and then turns around and walks out as everything goes dark. As everything comes back, you see a couple of brief images. One of Lyriel and Darrow walking through a flower garden, having just a very pleasant, sunny afternoon in the very beautiful city of Aeon. And you yourself are kind of sitting on a bench, watching them walk by and just enjoying each other. And Darrow, I'm not going to say Darrow gains a little bit of weight, because he didn't necessarily gain a little bit of weight, but he's not doing what you know that you did. And he's wearing armor, but it is of the House of Moonshadow, and it is of the guard of the House of Moonshadow, not of the crown. And so it looks as though he's become a guard amongst those ranks. Everything goes dark again and comes back, and Darrow is standing up in a tower while Lyriel is working on something that she found, some kind of device that looks humanoid that's laying on a bench, and she's tinkering on it and she's working on it. And you see Matthias Terramore in the room, and Darrow in the Moonshadow. Now the getup is a lot more ostentatious, a little more fancy, and you're now stationed in this room to guard her, as opposed to where you were in this moment, which was not in this tower. Or you had left this tower. And Matthias just kind of like brushes you aside, and not in a rude necessarily kind of way, but is having a conversation with her and everything. And then Matthias exits, and things don't get dark and move to a different space. It just kind of lingers for a moment, and you see this Darrow just kind of looking on with fondness as Lyriel does her work on the body of B2 that lies on the table in front of you. You're standing off in the corner observing all of this, when suddenly time skips a little bit. Things kind of timey-wimey, fast forwards a little bit. The sounds of war outside, explosions, and a bright light firing off into the sky off in the distance, and a black-haired, bearded individual throws open the door, sword in hand, and runs through and dashes towards Lyriel to fight her or to kill her. You draw your sword or your bow or whatever it was in this instance that you're using as this version of yourself, and that battle ensues. Who knows what the outcome of it is? You seem to be striking the final blow on this would-be attacker as everything goes dark, and then comes to, and you and Lyriel stand atop that tower as the last remnants of that light fire off into the sky, and a series of individuals that look like giants float in the sky around the outside center of Aeon as a booming light fires off across all of the surrounding area, and it is lights out for Darrow. And then everything goes dark, and there's a door in front of you leading back to the room. I don't know if you got all those details.
Yep.
You lived longer in that playthrough than in this one,
Yeah.
but not by much.
Not by much. He'll take a. He'll kind of like, shake his shoulders like he's, just kind of stiff from watching all that. All right, and he'll walk out the door.
Guys all watch the door open. Darrow steps out and closes.
How was it?
It was all right. It was all right. It was a vision of a different time, and I don't regret my decision. Well, it was a difficult decision. It was one that had to be done because it protected her the best. And now it gives me the opportunity to protect more people. And in a way, we will meet again. I think the decision I made should not be regretted because it promises a longer future.
Ding.
Also, I just have to say I'm tired of this library giving out trauma.
Oh, weird. I thought I left all that behind me. I was already cured.
Yeah, it's getting into some stuff that I don't want touched.
It's magic,
Yeah.
definitely in play.
So didn't you say you wanted to have a word with the
Oh, I
manager,
will.
right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Clovis.
Yeah, best for last, am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Short and sweet,
Oh,
probably.
He thinks,
Yeah, 'cause
just
mine
Darrow
is really
thinks
recent.
briefly, the time he didn't kill Clovis. Maybe that would have been different.
Okay.
yeah, mine's recent.
Choice that was
Stop
made.
making the elixir.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
That changes everything.
Not making the elixir. Huh.
You have to think for a moment. I'm going to use this.
Wait.
Donde stop.
Wait, you regret making
It's
the
not-
elixir?
the question was never something you regret. It was
No.
something that changed.
A
That
choice.
changed your
A
Oh,
life.
choice
I
that
guess
you
that's
made.
true.
that had a
Guess that's
significant
true.
impact on your life.
Yeah, that's true.
I
Oh,
always
you're
answered
right.
the question properly. You never.
Yeah.
I thought
The
regret was
room
in
talked
there.
about regret.
I
His
did. I
question was not
also,
about
yeah,
regret.
I also did. Jem led us all astray. We should kill Jem with hammers.
Regret is only one way to remember, is what she said about this room.
Yeah.
And the question, it was literally from the DM to the players.
Yeah.
Was a defining moment.
No, you're totally
It was a
right.
choice
I
that
just
was made.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure you said to me a regret, but that's fine.
Well, we have the VOD.
Well,
we can go and
roll the
watch it.
tape. Roll
I
the
don't-
tape.
I don't think I did. It was just something significant that significantly impacted the rest of your life. Anyways, so Clovis didn't make the elixir. Now that could be interpretive, because did he not make the elixir because he is still a bad guy, or because he didn't know how, or didn't think to do it, or
I feel like it was still a bad
has-
guy is the more interesting one.
that's the one that makes the most amount of sense.
Yeah.
Like basically, the choice was he chose not to make the elixir because
And- yeah.
he did not regret what he did, right?
Yeah.
He didn't want to go back or forget the things that he had done. Okay. Yeah, the door opens and it is that robot making, or the mech making room, and you see Victor and another version of yourself kind of standing opposite of each other. The tome that was the record for everything that had been done kind of opened, and they're kind of having a conversation about what to do next.
Just before I step in, I'm trying to take a look at like the mech, if there's anything I could gather from that about the construction.
I mean,
Good thinking.
it's almost completed. It's probably like a couple
That's
weeks
fine.
away from being completed, so it's in its final
Right.
stages. It's how you remember it.
Yeah. Then I'll step in.
Okay, step in. The door closes behind Clovis. So they're having their conversation, and this Clovis, who doesn't look that much different. His hair is white
It
as
was,
as opposed to the brown hair that you have now.
brown it is now.
Yeah, and they both, Victor and this Clovis, kind of turn and look to you. What are you doing here?
Came back from a weird dream. I was taking a nap. Let's go with that. I was
Victor
taking a nap.
Victor like points to the I'll just call it evil Clovis. Points to
Dark
evil
Clovis.
Clovis. Is this guy like your twin brother? Like what's going on here? This came back from some weird dream. There's two of you now. Is this what you've been working on? You didn't tell me about. And I can't do a French accent, so the evil Clovis is just like, I don't know who this is. This is some imposter. And then they look like they're maybe about to attack you. Do you say or do anything in this moment? Have you roll for initiative and fight yourself in this dream thing?
Exactly. Do I remember anyone like around the base who was like about my height, or maybe like a foot taller than me?
Sure, we'll say there was another gnome.
I'll disguise self so I look like that gnome.
Just
Alright.
in the moment.
So I can just solo cast spells and I'll say, all right, so sorry guys, I tried to play a trick on you.
Make a deception check.
Against your own insight.
There you goes my own insight. Do I need to roll insight now?
Sure, go ahead and roll an insight check.
Successfully fooled yourself.
Yes!
No, I deceived myself.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And Victor's like, all right, get back to work.
Go back, but like try and peek what's happening.
Evil Clovis kind of leaves the table after a little while and kind of goes down the hallway towards where the jail cells are. You follow. I'm just kind of expediting to an extent.
Yeah.
Kind of turns the corner, goes into where the jail cell is, goes to the end where that array of like potions were that you guys never looked at or went back to at all. It was just an entire shelf full of magical potions that you didn't even ask about or touch in any way. And there's a small alchemy set that's there as well. It kind of folds out a wooden section, and there's this whole alchemy kit. And it looks like Clovis is the one who made all of these that are just kind of in this arrangement. You see a Perrin, was it some Perrin something, whatever, off in the cell, kind of sleeping a bit. And Clovis goes through the motions of starting to make something, and then you see him like pause for a second, and then turn everything off, close it back up, push it back into place. And then go to the cell where Perrin is and holds his hand out and begins to electrify Perrin through the bars.
Not at all concerning.
And it's at that point that
Dude,
everything
not cool.
everything goes dark and then comes back, and you're still in the mech room. The mech has been completed. The room itself isn't quite as messy with so many pieces of scrap strewn about. It's cleaner, as though you had been taking better care of it, and you still see yourself there. One of the doors, the southern door to that room, opens, and the party comes storming inside. And you see... This is actually... No, that didn't change. Yeah, it's...
It would just be
There's
some other random dude.
some other random person. Louise is not there. Yeah, it's some other character. Comes to storm this base. You stand your ground and attempt to fight them off, but I don't think that... Well, I guess it would all come down to a roll of the dice as to whether or not Victor gets in the mech and mows everyone down who's coming through that door, and whether or not Clovis could had some other... Although he would have had the Mizium apparatus still in this time, but a battle ensues. Go ahead and roll a d20 for me.
Alright. Or we all roll initiative. You grab the mix stat.
13. Clovis and the mech successfully defeat Trial and Arrow in this moment. Who knows what the implications of that are?
Man, this other guy we got is no good.
I mean, the
The
mech was
bar.
really strong. You guys didn't fight the mech. The mech was really strong. Anyways, and at that point, because we have no future beyond that, and we don't need to make this drag on any longer than it already has, everything goes dark at this moment, and there is a door in front of you. I know it was very, very short. I don't know what Clovis
did
would
pick a
do. I can't even think of what
recent
Clovis would
moment.
do other than... Because the amount of information we have is so small for Clovis.
Either
I mean,
go
I
go
did
with
pick
the
a
mech
very recent
army,
moment, like a few
or-
weeks ago.
stay there
That's-
with Victor in retirement.
I think Clovis
Go
would
somewhere
stay.
else.
I think Clovis would stay behind, and I think Victor probably
Yeah, I
would
feel
have
like,
marched with the mech army. Yeah,
Yeah.
and Clovis would have just stayed behind to manage the base until the world went
Ends.
one way or the other. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Which is, So, anyways, the door is before you in the room beyond in this darkened space. You killed Razir and Blackstar and Xander and Darrow
Rude.
And Garen.
and Garen and some other random guy. You killed your other you killed your other character.
Some other random guy. Oh, yeah. Well, go step through the door.
Closes behind him.
Yeah. Well. Yeah, it was.
Was it good?
Weird.
Bad?
Oh, no, definitely bad.
Oh.
Yeah, like, everyone died. I mean, everyone in this room except me.
Oof.
That is bad, yeah.
Cause for concern, but okay.
I mean, everything I do calls for concern, let's be real.
Fair.
Yeah, I mean... But I don't regret the choice I made instead of that one, for the simple fact that dwelling on the past just robs the joy of the present.
That's very
I'm
insightful.
living as I am now, free. Met Sarevak as well, so
True
I didn't do that
story.
in there, yeah.
Ooh.
And we're all alive.
I like that one.
Yeah, I knew
Yeah,
you
sounds
would.
pretty good to me.
That's a plus.
So that's what Clovis says.
Yeah.
Okay. Good enough. Ding. And all of the doors have disappeared at this point. And in the center of the room, another fragment of a mirror descends from above.
A mirror piece.
So you now have two-thirds of these mirror fragments at your disposal. And you've completed this room.
Okay.
And as you contemplate what the next steps are going to be after exiting this room and where you're going to go from here, for now, that is where we're going to go ahead and take our break. So, as you've completed this final room and you've gotten this piece of the mirror kind of settling in and experiencing all the various things. I was going to say trauma, but the things that this dimensional library has to offer, it is truths that are kind of being unveiled and experienced. Whether they're truths about an alternate timeline or truths that people want to or don't mind acknowledging that there are truths that are being experienced here, and that is the theme of this trial. So, yeah. The door is locked and closed behind you, leading out back out to the hallway. There is no other exit from this room.
Oh, well,
So what
do
would you
what I
like to
need
do? All right. Go ahead and get to unlocking. Darrow's new permanent job, apparently.
Yeah, his new job.
I mean,
35 total.
You heard Alex.
All right, everyone, go, go, go.
Do we go down the hallway?
Yeah, to this next one on the right.
I'll move Black Star since he's there.
All right.
Open.
Which one?
We on the right. We
Do
should
we-
be.
do we not wanna-
should.
Oh, that's the left.
do you not
Huh?
want to backtrack
Oh, on the
to
left.
this one?
Oh, I mean, we could. We were just.
Because
We could
as I
do
was saying
that, that's
before,
true.
this one is probably
Hmm.
connected to this with a hallway. This might be a whole other room.
You're right. You're right.
All right. So that 38 is not for this door.
Awesome. Yep, so 38, 39 does unlock the door, and it is a hallway. Oh, you've already seen that hallway.
It's still
Yeah.
a hallway.
Still a hallway. All right. Get to this door. These rolls are crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, plus 23 is pretty ridiculous. So that's 41. It does indeed unlock the door and open it. There is a room.
I'm so glad your curse is gone, Chris.
Yeah, me too.
And Jem speaks up as this door is opened.
Just a
Let's
dance
get her
battle.
into a disco ball.
Fragments of the laws of the world lay strewn about. Make them whole and teach them their truths.
Teach
Okay.
them their truths.
Teach them their truths.
All right.
Okay.
Inside the room, there are several bookshelves that are lining the room. There are a bunch of, or there's a couple of fragments of a stone tablet that are suspended in midair, kind of like swirling around. The entire room has this like ethereal magic that's kind of floating through it, and there are a couple of different colored orbs that are just floating in the air in different parts of the room. The fragments of the stone tablet seem to be kind of concentrated in the center. They're kind of like floating around each other. And the orbs are also kind of stationary, but are just kind of like bobbing in place in different sections, up in a corner, down by the floor, different areas. But that tablet that's broken into 5 pieces are in the center. And there's a lot of ethereal magic and rainbow colors that are moving through this room.
Okay. Doing a quick skim of the bookshelves, how are things compiled? Does it look like they're compiled by like category? Is it just the Dewey Decimal System? What are we working with here?
That is a fantastic question. That is a great question. Go ahead and make an investigation check for me.
That's pretty good. Yeah, I think that's fine.
32. So there are categories. They look to be, and I'm not going to just read a bunch of titles to you, but they seem to be based on, like, not the laws of physics, but the law, kind of. Maybe some of them are about the laws of physics, but things about the world. And they are categorized by, there's 5 categories: hope, sacrifice, knowledge, unity, and change. Taking, and just to, again, to in an attempt to expedite a little bit, taking any of the books off the shelf and kind of thumbing through them, all the pages are blank. But the actual, like, titles on the binding of
The
the book,
binding, yeah.
yep, all the titles are all there, and it's a bunch of those relating to heroic feats and the hope that they inspired throughout the people of Novus, and stories of sacrifice, and then stories of grand mages and archaeologists of times long past and the knowledge that they brought to the world, and then a story of the unification of Aeon and the surrounding countryside prior to the apocalypses. But there's no words, it's just the titles that are there. And then the changes relate to things that happened post apocalypses.
Okay.
Okay.
And is there
Is there-
anything? Go for it.
Is there any writing on the tablets that are broken up? Or what's
There,
on them, I guess,
there
is the
is
question.
there. So as you go and kind of look at the tablets themselves, it looks like there's like carved, etched writing that's on them, but they've been mostly like not blurred, not obfuscated. I can't think of the word I'm looking for. They've been almost completely erased from the tablets themselves. But all of the pieces of this one large stone tablet have little insets of like a half round in them, like they would fit, something would fit slotted into them. They're pretty thick pieces of the tablet's pretty thick, and would be pretty heavy
Okay.
even for Garen to carry.
Does it look like these orbs that are floating around are about that size?
Probably. Yeah.
All right. We'll close the door and see what turns on.
Let's do
Close
it.
the door. Locks behind you. He says again, "Fragments of the laws of the world lay strewn about. Make them whole and teach them their truths." And nothing else animates, nothing else really changes. The orbs, instead of bobbing in place, begin to kind of move around the room very, very slowly, just kind of like moving about. There is a red one, a purple one, a blue one, a green one, and a rainbow colored one.
Okay.
Somebody we got to figure out which orb's which, and then figure out which spot on that tablet it goes.
Yeah, I would assume as much. I think that if I had to guess, the multicolored one would represent unity.
Pretty good.
That would be my best guess. This is like what color folder you use for your subjects in school.
Red's
was
math.
math because red was my
Yeah.
favorite color, and I loved
Thank
math
you,
the
Eric.
most. Thank you very much. Everybody else says math is blue. It's like fine, but like that's not how I did it.
English was blue.
Wow. No, neither of those are correct,
Science.
but we're gonna move
Science
on.
was blue.
Um,
This was my second favorite.
I'll say that there is enough of a portion of a sentence that is legible on each of the tablets that would lead you to believe that you would be able to deduce which one of them is for which of these subjects. So that at least that part of it is, you don't have to, because otherwise it's just a nondescript
Yeah, so we know
stone piece.
the slot for each one. We just got to identify which stone is which, give it a truth, and put it in the spot.
right.
Maybe we got to grab one of them.
Yeah. Let's start experimenting. Let's try and figure this thing out.
I'll try to grab the purple one.
You go over and it's about eye level, and it's just kind of slowly moving, and you reach out and grab onto it, and it comes free, and you're holding it in your hand.
Do I feel hopeful, sacrificial?
Do I feel sacrificial?
Make a perception check.
Do you ever not feel sacrificial? Is that a real question?
That's true.
Fire for the course for Darrow.
25. You feel like you could have a very significant impact in the world if only the people in it would listen to what you have to tell them.
Xander, I think this one's yours.
What were the 5 categories again? Hope, sacrifice.
Hope, sacrifice, unity, knowledge, and change.
Good.
Okay.
This,
I'll go
Well,
and
that's knowledge. Right?
Yeah, I think it's knowledge too.
Could be. Maybe
will-
my thought so far is we hold one, and if we say a truth to it, if it's the correct one, the correct truth, it'll, I don't know, glow or activate, and then we can put it in its spot or something. Be my first guess.
So you
Not
hand
a
it
good
over to
idea.
Xander.
Not a bad idea.
That's not a good idea.
I didn't. I was like, that's not a good idea.
That's not a good idea. Moving on. I don't like that idea at all. I'm gonna ignore it.
Okay. So you give the purple orb to Xander.
Yeah, sure. I'll take it.
Okay.
Xander, catch.
Did your dad teach you catch? Like, do you have a glove? Bonding moment. Let's see you catch. Oh, that wasn't a catch. That was more of a you hit you and you fumbled with it. Do you have a servant?
got it.
who catches it for you normally?
You have a
Do I? Jesus.
Oh my gosh.
Do I get when I hold on to it? Do I get the same thing that Darrow said? Darrow.
Make a perception check.
Okay. Hey, that's pretty good. I'm on a roll tonight.
Nice. Yeah, 22. This purple orb will help others to see things in a different way and help them to alter their course in life.
Okay. Well, I think this one's change.
Could also still be knowledge.
It could be.
Let's
But
grab some other ones, see if we can get any feelings off of them. Might help narrow
Yeah.
it down. I'm having a terrible time remembering. It was
well, mine
Knowledge.
was hope, sacrifice, knowledge, unity, and change.
sacrifice, unity.
Nope.
Oop.
That was weird.
Change, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
There we go.
Zooms in on the
I-
characters.
I missed holding shift to finish out that list. Okay.
Okay.
Bazinga.
Bazinga. That's great. Okay.
This-
Does someone else
sixth
grab one of the other
category.
orbs?
Bazinga.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
grab the rainbow one.
Yeah, I'll go over
Okay.
and grab the blue one.
All right. Clovis, make a perception check. Razir, make a perception check.
Yep.
Perception.
Prescription.
Because
Ooh,
Xander
let's
has the purple
go,
one.
good
Does Darrow
rolls.
grab the red one?
Yeah.
Darrow
I was
comes
I was gonna let Black Star pick because I red. You know, maybe he wants it 'cause
Yeah.
fire.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay.
This is the hot one.
Clovis on a 23. The rainbow one.
Does it taste like Skittles?
Do you lick it?
It's the rainbow.
It's just
the tails
It's
method.
just a big jawbreaker.
What are we, geologists?
As you grab onto it, you kind of hold it for a moment, and you're like, I could be the rightful leader of Trial and Arrow. They just don't know my leadership skills. It isn't giving you a malevolent, not malevolent. It's not giving you a diabolical feeling of any kind, like you need to take over. But you're like, I could lead them to victory. I have so much knowledge about the Chainless that they don't, and through my experiences, anyways. And that thought process kind of carries on for a few moments. Razir grabs on
Bazinga.
to the blue
It's
one.
Bazinga.
Razir, you feel like your head is going to explode. Not in a bad way, not like it's painful, but it feels like you actually like think for a moment as you grab onto it, you like grab onto the top of your hat, like your hat is going to pop off of your head, and you realize that your head is still the same size, but it feels like it's expanding.
That one's Bazinga.
I mean, I feel
I mean, knowledge?
yeah, I feel like it's all knowledge.
Yeah, they're all knowledge.
Nobody, nobody else roll perception? Did Black Star grab
I'll
on the
read-
green one?
It's black.
Yes.
Black stuff.
Yeah, make a perception check, and if Darrow's grabbing the red one, you can make another perception check.
Darrow sees all.
On a 14, when Black Star grabs onto the green one. on a 14, there's this really just warm feeling. Black Star's already warm to begin with. His Black Star is made of fire, basically. But it's just very warm and comforting, like you could sit by a hearth. That's all you get from this one.
Well, this is nice.
And then Darrow, with a 31 on the red one, you get a sinking feeling inside of yourself, like, oh no, I've felt this before, more than once.
Ah.
I know which one.
Sacrifice.
There goes sacrifice.
I know this one. I know this one really well. This one's sacrifice, no doubt about it.
All right. Well,
Keep that to yourself,
Try-
man.
try speaking the truth. Tell truth about sacrifice and see if it reacts, and then stick it in the hole on the tablet.
Do I just say to it, "You sacrifice"? Is that what you're?
A truth about sacrifice, I think the room wanted. Right?
Said make them whole and teach them their truths.
Teach them their truths. Yeah. Some truth about sacrifice.
Can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs.
The one who sacrifices has the easier choice. They're not the one who has to live with the decisions of the sacrifice.
Depends on the sacrifice, though.
All right, Clovis, I'm trying my own thing over here. You deal with yours.
Darrow, the red orb in your hand grows warmer, and it lights up with a bright red light. There's no sound in the room, but it does seem to react to
Stick
your
it in the
words.
sacrifice hole.
Daryl goes, sacrifice. And I'll carry it over to the sacrifice hole.
Okay, so the piece of the tablet that you recognize as sacrifice is kind of like spinning in place. You kind of have to reach out and grab onto the portion of the tablet and take the orb and kind of stick it into it. And this is like would be the bottom left section of this tablet. It adheres, and there's a in the room there's an audible ding, and the portion of the tablet and the orb, it kind of like fuses with it and then writes itself into position on the bottom left of where that tablet would be in space and no longer is spinning.
All right.
Did I miss anybody? No. Okay.
All right.
That was a pretty easy one.
That
was good.
Let's see.
Way to
Knowledge.
Way to take the rug out of my.
No. I mean,
You got the easy one, Chris.
that was great, Chris. That was great. I
Yeah, you know what?
appreciated
Give
it.
him inspiration, Tim. It's the only way you're gonna make him feel better.
Had me kill my wife last episode. Now you're telling me I'm not good enough.
I didn't make you do that.
Did
You
you
did that
reward him
all
for
by
killing
yourself.
his wife?
You did give me
I
inspiration.
mean, this
for that.
this
I did.
DM is unbelievable, guys.
Yeah.
Give
So
inspiration
unfair.
for killing your wife. Great.
So
Oh.
excited. I'm against the players that want to kill them.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's
For real,
players
yeah,
DM,
only-
that's how it
yeah.
goes.
Only
Yeah, it's us
Alex's
versus
characters.
them. It's us versus you. That's how it goes.
Only Alex's characters.
Yeah.
Well, it's us versus
Dang.
Alex, so you're in luck.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah. Really, it's all of us versus Alex.
sounds normal.
He's doing fine.
I keep showing up, so it must be okay.
Knowledge, truth about knowledge. Well, it's, let's see, knowledge is the foundation for any progress. You gotta know what you're doing or looking at, or know what's going on to be able to make any kind of change, whether it's what you're doing or in the world, or it's knowledge is a foundation for which to act.
Okay. That's all right. Interesting. We'll see how that plays out. Blah 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 blah. Okay, cool.
Fireball. That's how.
Yeah, it wasn't. That's a fine answer. Yeah. So it lights up bright blue in your hand and kind of gains a warmth to it. Similar
Into
to
the knowledge hole it goes.
chink inside, melds together. Ding! Oh, hey, I'm not playing the music for this room. Why am I not doing that?
For gore.
The song is great, by the way. It's kind of sad that we're not going to hear the whole thing by the time you guys finish all this, but chink, ding, kind of slats into place in the center of where the broken tablet would form as a whole. Who's next?
Mine just feels warm.
Doesn't everything you touch feel warm?
Well, I mean, I
Is-
feel warm all the time, but
Yeah.
Was-
That's warm.
Is that hope?
Sounds like hope.
hold on, let me think. Yes. So, a truth about hope.
Truth about hope.
All right. Well, someone else go. Come back to me.
I'll go. The truth about change. The truth about change is that it's necessary in order to grow. If you keep on doing the same things and going through the motions your whole life, you're never going to see any growth in yourself, but change is what forces you to grow. It forces your hand, and it makes you become better or become worse. But without change is stagnation. Without change is a lack of progress.
The orb glows purple.
Okay. I'll go over to its respective stone tablet. Push it inside.
Slots into place, melds with the stone tablet, and it kind of forms itself at the top right of where that fully formed tablet would be, and ding!
Yeah, so I think Jason was right when he called Rainbow being Unity. Give it a what could I say? I've been thinking about it since earlier, and I have. Ooh, I've got one. You can't go through life alone. You need to be part of a community or group, or else nothing's going to feel as rewarding and fulfilling.
So you need to be part of a community to be part of a
Just
community.
be united.
To be united.
I mean, yeah.
Okay. All right. The rainbow orb kind of lights up from within. Softer light than the other orbs. Not
Is it
quite
like
as
a disco
vibrant.
ball?
It doesn't
Glows.
shine, and you know, it's not. It's just a very low glow. Seems to have possibly accepted your answer, though.
Alright, well, I guess mine isn't as potent as yours, guys.
Okay.
Well, go put in the Unity hole.
The Unity hole.
Okay. Slots in,
The
forms at the,
community hole.
forms
Okay.
at the top left of the tablet, and ding in the room. Black Stars is the only one left, if I'm not mistaken.
All right, I've got this. It's the only thing that you can take from yourself. No one else can take it from you. As long as you're strong.
Make a persuasion check.
This is trash. That's trash.
Oh
also.
no! Oh no!
Does anyone have anything to help him?
You
with
know what?
this,
Use
or
my
no?
inspiration, Alex.
Okay.
So close for getting another 2.
19. Okay. The orb begins to have a bit of like static electricity kind of come around the outside of this green orb, and then it kind of subsides, and then a green glow fills your hand.
All right, I did it. This is, where's the hole for this one?
The
No
hope
one
hole.
left.
Oh, okay. I have hope
the
for
hole,
this hole.
The hole of hope.
The glory
you
to
go
this
and-
hole, and I'll put it in.
The glory. It slots into place and forms at the bottom right, the tablet becoming whole and kind of forms into one. The orbs
That's where
now
Captain Planet comes
fully melding into it itself, and the tablet turns into a fully formed one with all the writing on it, and it is like a book of the law of the land that is now all the words are formed, and you see we shall live in unity together under the sky and free of tyranny and in the green lands and help each other and may our sacrifices be meaningful and yada 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 and all the different words that kind of travel down it. Xander would probably be very interested in reading the full thing, but as that happens, around the backside of the tablet you see stuck, interestingly enough, something different than what you've seen previously. But I will play the song as I end this beautiful song that I was hoping we would hear the whole thing of. It's just my own fault.
Please, Skyrim, you'll hear it again.
Seemingly stuck in the back of the tablet, you see what looks like a feather. It was not there before. As you go
Looks
and
like
you
a feather.
pluck it out of it, there's a little metal tip on the end of it. It is indeed a quill.
To go with the inkwell.
Yeah. Okie dokie. After we collect that, Xander will read the front really quick and use his keen mind to recall it later.
Sure. Sounds good. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Um.
We've completed another room. And have another piece of something.
I wonder how the other groups are doing.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've heard them.
What a try sending them.
I'm seeing a problem. Yep, that's a problem. I'm gonna pause the game real quick while I fix this problem.
Oh. Okay.
The library blows up.
I don't know how I missed this.
Follow his his thing. His hover.
I don't know how that's possible. Don't know how it's possible. It's fine. All right, it's fixed now. All right, where are you
You're
guys
really
going?
following his mouse.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's like I don't know how I didn't analyze the entire map and not see that one small little problem with the map. I'm glad I saw it before before you went any further. Anyways, yep, go. What are you guys doing anything in this room? Talking about anything? Moving on?
Oh my
Moving
gosh.
on.
It's so low.
Never
Never mind, it's fine.
30.
30 with a tree.
30. Okay.
Nice.
The door unlocks.
This is ridiculous.
It's a hallway.
There it is.
In-game spots.
Oh, oops.
Oof.
Do we want to double check this door to just make sure it is a hallway, or do we want to just?
I mean, it might be a
Safely assume.
hallway that just goes down like to this
Yeah,
door.
or there might be
and
another
then-
room
or
here.
like a T intersection that goes this way, I'm
Yeah.
guessing.
That's the thing.
When I
Okay.
click on your tokens, you don't have that restroom of the Fundamental Four we're inside of explored.
This one?
Not the full thing. We didn't step.
Not the
And
full
also-
thing. We
Past the
get.
Also,
doorway.
the hallway to the north that went to the room with the sheet in it up here.
Oh,
I don't see
we
you
have
guys having that explored either.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
we
I
do
see
have
it.
Okay.
I got
Oh,
that.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was the way that we entered.
Restroom, we have like over here, which we don't
Oh
have.
no!
And this
Oh,
small
no.
corner over here.
I use my inspiration. Much better.
I'm gonna lie, I saw the 7, I thought it was a 1 for a second.
Mm-hmm. 32.
Yeah, I don't see the
sorry,
restroom, and I also don't see the connection between these two rooms.
That's because you weren't
That's because I wasn't here
I
when we
think.
went from
Yeah,
here
you
to
weren't here
there,
for
but
it.
I was here for the restroom.
Wait a second. Oh, no, the natural one didn't count because you used your inspiration. That's good, because when you roll a natural
Wait,
one...
doesn't the Locksmith's Bane have a specific wording against...
Does. If you
Yeah.
re-roll the 1, it becomes regular anyway. It just doesn't do the knock.
Oh.
Yep.
So Locksmith's Bane
It's no longer
is,
Locksmith
is
Bane.
no more.
It's lockpick.
It's just a lockpick.
All right. So what do I lose? I never got the stats.
It's 2 or 3, I think.
Yeah, it's a +3.
Oh, okay. All right. Never mind. I don't really care.
I mean,
So
you go
plus
from a
20.
23 to a +20.
Yep. So now
Oh,
it's just
no.
a regular lock now. Nothing wrong with that though.
Dang, that sucks.
Wow.
We can always get another one. It's fine.
It was bound to happen with how much.
Yeah. Yeah, this
Oh,
thing is rolling
no.
constantly.
Oh
No way!
Oh no!
Chris, you know how I
Uh,
said that I was happier
But now
Chris
it's
was gone?
it's regular
back.
now, so it doesn't matter.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, he
That's
takes
true.
damage. No, wait, he has evasion.
Except it's a natural one, and Locksmith's Bane, as a regular lockpick, now breaks on a natural one. So it was doing its normal thing, and yeah, unfortunately,
Oh,
That's-
ignore that roll. I was trying to edit it.
that's that's unfortunate. It does break, and I need Darrow to make a dexterity saving throw. And if you guys are piled up on the door like this, Xander and Clovis both need to make dexterity saving throws as well. You guys have been all excited and piled up on the door anyways, which is fine. It's totally fine. What did I say what this was? Because you guys haven't had this problem.
Oh my
Okay,
gosh!
so
Everybody's
this-
rolling fives.
Where's Xander's roll?
That's awesome.
Darrow just succeeds, and Darrow takes 3 points of force damage. Clovis and
I take 0
Xander-
points of damage.
I hate you. It's 8 points. I'm sorry. It's six points of force damage.
6.
I was gonna say if 3 is half and we're taking 8.
Some funky math going on.
All right, so what's my lockpick now at?
I mean, it's just a plus 20. It's double
he
your
have-
proficiency plus
how
your
does he-
dex.
Yeah, how does he have plus 20? That's wild.
He
Double
has the
proficiency
gloves,
plus-
which is plus 5. Proficiency,
5.
which is 5. Doubled since he has expertine, 15.
15.
And he has his bonus, dex bonus, which is another 5.
Okay, so 20. Gotcha. Yeah, that's crazy.
Let's go again. Let's go again.
Uh-huh. What was his highest roll? 47?
Yeah, something
Yeah.
like that. All right, with the guidance, you should be fine.
30.
Yeah, 30.
Okay, hallway.
Ah, huzzah! All right, let's
Doesn't
get out of
even
here.
go in this direction, I'm sad.
we lost so much.
All right, everyone, far away from the door. Treat Darrow like he's like defusing a bomb.
We unlocked this door, right? Before,
Yeah.
before
Yes,
locked
yeah.
the
So we have to
room.
backtrack through
Did
the
you
room.
close this door? You did.
Oh, we
This
kept the
last-
doors
oops.
open here.
Yes.
That
that
we
one-
did, yeah.
But this hallway now you've closed that you just
Yeah.
made sure. And this
And then
one-
we'll
this one
we'll
up here?
close them.
That one.
No, we
would've-
didn't go
That's-
to this door. We came through it already, and we closed it.
Okay.
Yeah.
How
I'm
about
on
the
this
room
door
now?
now.
How about the room now?
We'll we'll wait on that door till we get this hallway open, then call it good.
Thirty again.
All right, cool.
All right, which door? This one or this one?
I mean, like Jason said, we know most likely this whole sector is the
There's some danger in there.
mess you up, sir.
There's
so-
a combat in that direction.
Yeah.
All right, so south.
Yeah, let's try the south one. Let's see if how many of these we can knock out before we have to go into any kind of combat.
We also do know that the far southwest we got that combat with the big,
Yeah, we've got to still go back and do that.
and then there's the weird door room too. We didn't do.
Yeah, but at least we can fast track it there.
Okay.
So have to unlock a bunch of doors.
Okay.
Or
Yeah.
dimension door. Skip all the lockpicking.
All right. You haven't closed that door.
No, we
behind
don't have a
you
portable
yet,
door
or
on.
this hallway door. So
I also have the chalk.
Yep, we're waiting to get
Oh,
this door
cool.
open.
Okay.
It's the middle room.
Okay,
Yes,
well,
right.
I think we found where we're supposed to bring all the things.
in this central gigantic round room with a huge domed vaulted ceiling that's in the center, there are 3 sections to this room. Jem does not say anything upon you entering. I'll lock the doors behind you as you're moving through. Thank you for closing them. There is a red section, a blue section, and a green section. And on these walls that are kind of angled out in the direction of the benches that line the walls, there are a couple of things to be seen, and they are the same things on each colored third of this giant round room. From left to right, so like you guys are blue, so from this thing down here, left to right, we have there it looks to be a like blackened pedestal with a concave section that looks like it could fit some kind of round object on top of it, and there is a plaque down on the actual pedestal itself that is completely blank. There is nothing on the pedestal. That's all there is for that one little bit. The next thing you see is the frame of what would be a door, but it is round and it is on the wall itself. There is a bust of a statue, just the like shoulders and part of the torso and like the head of a humanoid man who's bald, whose eyes are closed. And behind him in that door frame is a round obsidian piece of something that has like a latch that's on it. It looks like it's locked. And the next thing you see looks like a round desk that's facing the wrong way, but there is an open book that's on that desk, and above that book there is a large map of Novus on the wall. And on the book itself, it looks like there is a bunch of writing in common, which we can get to momentarily if you choose to investigate it. And then the next thing that you see is a like round, almost like a porthole in a submarine, and beyond it looks like glowing, light blue glowing water on the other side of it. And there are three, it's almost like a circle that's been cut into three. There's like three pieces that are missing in this round section with water beyond it.
So we've got the orb, we've got the mirror pieces, we've got the ink and quill for whatever we need to write, and then we've got keys for the thing.
Important question, Tim. How comfortable are the couches?
They are very comfortable.
Long restable in an hour?
Nope. This is not a restroom.
There's no toilets.
And if we go around, can we see if the other team's section have stuff in them?
Okay. Yeah, you go around and you look. There is nothing slotted into anything. There's nothing anywhere in any of these.
Okay.
You being in this room.
Alright, so we have two mirror pieces, we have an ink and a quill, so that's two pieces there. We have one orb piece, so there's two orb pieces and a mirror piece at least. We have 3 keys, right? So
Yes.
a 2 orb, a mirror, and possibly an ink and quill accompaniment. So there might be 4 more things. We know of 2 rooms that we haven't done.
I mean, at
So
least
there might be
3,
more
because
than-
there's the door over here.
Right, but we'd have to go see how many. We have to explore the northeast if it's one big battle room or if there's more than just the one room.
And this
where
one
we
said
heard the
at
fighting.
least 3.
Chris, roll a d20 with advantage for me.
Yes, sir. 15.
15. Perfect. Thank you.
Nice.
I like being perfect.
That'd have been so cool.
They finally passed the room that they failed twice.
I was gonna say, if you had done your superpower and rolled the same number and gotten 2 3s.
All right, so our theory's been true. We knew that the center room was going to be a place that we would have to come back to, and in
It
some
looks
way.
like we need all the pieces of the things we've been collecting.
Yep.
Do we backtrack
know-
to them other 2 rooms we didn't finish, or do we go to uncharted territory? Take the doors to our rat.
Uncharted territory.
I think that's fine. I think it's more worth it now to just cut those out, and like worst case, if we don't want to jump through all those doors, then we've got the chalk.
Plus, if we chalk to like the big room with the like the scroll monster, everything like that, then one corridor we're at the magic
Yeah,
door.
they're connected.
Then just one corridor, and we're back in
I'd
this
be
room.
wary about going directly into the rooms, though. Might be active.
Ooh, true.
We don't know what happened to that room after we left. We don't know if it reset.
Mhm. I think playing it safe in a hallway, if we're going to be doing some jumping around, is probably a safe
Yeah.
bet.
So
But,
I will get these doors then.
It's probably leading to a hallway. Do we want to do that or go back to that other small door?
Let's go back up. I think that's
Okay,
probably better.
then we'll disregard that
Well,
room.
he's already got it all unlocked. Never mind, he works quick.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let's take a peek in the hallway and see what's there.
I have
Okay, we got
to
it.
just account for one thing because you guys would have spent some time examining what's in this room. We're expediting, but you would have spent a little bit of time
Sure.
in this room looking at everything. So,
Sure.
not a long time, but okay. Oops. something glitched. Okay. There we go. We're going
Then
like
something. Don't look at
this.
the men behind the curtain, right?
And then they're gonna come up like this. Yeah. On a 33, which is what you rolled, you do unlock these doors. Before you move anyways down that hallway. Just a little bit to manage here.
Yeah.
So
This is probably
it's
the
now
other starting
one
point, yeah.
door and one
Yeah.
door.
It just so happens, as you open the door, Gartan and Sons are in the hallway, and they are standing at this. So you're just looking at this long hallway. They're standing at a door, and one of them, the older son, seems to be down, kind of with like sweat coming down, picking the lock. And the father and the younger son kind of turn and look down the hallway and see you guys down there. It just so happened that they were here. They look healthy in this moment.
Hands on a holster.
The father kind of like holds up his hand towards you. We let you go last time. We'll let you go this time. Turn around and
Let us go.
we have business to attend to.
Yeah, all right, old man. You're real full of yourself. I'm surprised that your sons keep up with it, honestly.
Make a something. Make a persuasion check.
Sure. I can't stand this guy. It's all right. 12.
12.
Doesn't get much better than that for me on a +1, so
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna re-roll that.
It's fine.
That could get way worse.
The younger son, who's kind of standing behind his brother, who has his hand on his brother's shoulder, looks back at his father, and as you say that, kind of looks down towards you at the doorway, and looks longingly, like he wants to leave, but he can't. And just kind of like turns his head to the side, doesn't want to look at you anymore. Like he wants to come and join the cool guys in the dungeon.
Tim, I would like to use sending.
Okay. Sending, not message? Wait,
Or message. Yeah, I have message right now.
message.
Yeah, I have message. Yeah, I'll use message. And I'll just send him a quick message. Idrisil. And I'll go, you want to come run with us?
Is that all you say?
That's it. If he's gonna look at me longingly, I'll give him a chance. I'll give him an out.
It's tough. It's tough. Should probably carry that persuasion check forward, but
That's okay.
I'm gonna let you. I'm not gonna give you disadvantage, even though I should. It's a really high DC. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but but go ahead and roll another persuasion check.
Sure. Almost a 17, not quite.
Take my inspiration.
If any,
See,
there,
yeah.
if
It's a
any
high,
time
it's a
there
high
was,
DC. It's
Well,
a high-
so I don't care unless.
He'll get it back.
Well,
I mean,
I'll
you,
get
you
that.
made him kill his wife, dude. He's
No,
gonna
I
get it
didn't.
back.
No, I didn't.
That's true. Jason has a good point. I'm a really good RPer, so I'll get it back.
Chris, do you want me to use it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Time for net 20.
16?
It's better. It's better.
It's better, but it doesn't get much better for me. The max I can roll is a 21 total.
Yeah. He just kind of like mutters under his breath, and you hear him respond, "My father would kill me. I wish I could. You guys seem really cool."
And I'll send him a message back. We
You're really
are.
cool too.
And it's at that moment that the door unlocks for them, and the older brother kind of motions, grabs his brother's arm, and like
Good luck.
drags him into the next room. Thanks.
Next
But
time,
they move into
I'm
space,
I'm blasting
they
them. Just
close the
not
door.
the younger one.
They close the door behind them.
Guys, is that what I was like?
I don't know.
That's what
Razier.
you're still like
Not-
that.
Not quite that bad. No.
Because
Still like that.
the way that I ran this little thing, oh my god, Gartan and Sons, I didn't expect them to suck so bad. Because of how I ran this, timey-wimey is a little weird. I think you know where they're heading. You don't know where they're heading, but you know where they're heading. They're literally going back for their third try. This is the one room that they just keep going back to.
We just pop in and interrupt them.
Yeah. Alex.
Yes.
So they've already been through this twice before. Go ahead and roll a d20 with advantage, and I'm going to give them a +1 on top of the advantage to complete this room.
Come on, Alex. Come on, Alex.
Double once,
and
double
the
once.
DC, yeah, the DC is not. It's really not a big deal. It's highly unlikely that it fail this. So
How do I?
Double
Oh, there it
once.
is.
would be like less than a 3,
Can-
and on both dice, and they fail.
Less than a 3 on both dice. Alex, that's your assignment.
Oh, I thought it was
so
gonna be.
Alex.
It was almost a 5.
Tragedy
Oh.
strikes.
They are in. Yeah. So, all right. So wherever you choose to go from there, they're doing their thing while you're in this room.
Yeah,
So
sure.
I'm assuming you're not following them.
Yeah.
I mean, it's follow them or backtrack to this other door and see if it goes to the same room or another situation, or we
Yeah,
go
we'll-
tackle the
we'll
2
go-
rooms we haven't done.
We'll go back to this one.
Okay.
Because I think the play is to explore what we can right now. We know that some of these rooms are a little violent, and
close
so
those
what
doors?
we'll do is we'll just go these double ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll go, and once we take our long rest, we could just use the chalk to bamf out into a hallway right near the rooms that we still have to do.
Okay.
I think that's the move.
All right. Darrow's gonna roll for this door.
Nice.
36.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Well, that's the
interesting.
room.
Interesting.
Hey, Jason, remember what I said?
Interesting. Does that line up?
All
It
right.
does line up right there.
Yeah, it does.
Maybe
I mean,
I
it
mean,
could
that
be
could be
another
another
hallway.
hallway.
Yeah.
Tim
Do
does
we-
love his hallways.
Oh, he's unlocking it.
Oh.
Well, unlocking it doesn't mean we're opening. Like I'm clicking, and then I'm like, "Are we going?"
it's a hallway.
It's a hallway.
Are they just right here? They didn't make it into the room yet. We now
Uh,
appear next to them.
All right.
That'd
Well,
be so funny. Like, hey guys.
That's-
Yeah.
that's kind of
oh,
that.
hey.
Oh.
I mean, so it's
From where you are
there's-
right now, you're standing. You definitely hear the sounds of combat from the other side of that door to the
Right.
north, for sure.
Okay.
Do we open the
Um,
door to interrupt the room and
blast
turn it back
them.
off?
Clo-
Be like, and then close
No.
it.
You open the door,
Reset their
blast
intent.
them, close the door.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
Oh my god.
Well, we already rolled to see how they do. So.
Okay. In this case, then, do we want to go to the restroom, or do we want to go and tackle these two that we left behind?
I mean, we're still trying to
I'm
make
good
time.
to go without the rest.
All right. Let's
Yeah,
do it without the
I'm
rest
looking
then.
alright.
Yeah, so I think we
I'm
take
about- I'm
we
about
take
halfway.
a combat we take a combat room and then rest before doing another combat room, if anything.
Yeah.
Depending on how much, because
Yeah.
I think that makes
we
sense.
at
wanna
least
do-
know at a minimum we're in second place.
Yeah. Yeah, we're doing
Uh,
pretty good.
So if we could save the chalk, we have what, two
1, 2,
doors
3,
to open?
4.
One,
Four.
2, 3, 4. Okay, I have 4 doors to open.
Wait, 5. There's just a second one to get actually into
Well,
the room.
we haven't closed this yet.
Oh,
so
we
we
haven't
can just
closed it.
backtrack.
Right. Have we closed this one?
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay.
4 doors, and we can get to the door room, do that, and then hit the combat room.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
sounds good to me.
We didn't close this one, so
Correct. Oh, so it is only 3. That's right.
Cool.
Yeah, let me know
so-
what doors.
guys, I
you
feel like a
are
work
closing.
dog right now.
You're the only one who can do it, so
You sure you don't want your job back, Blackstar? I feel
no,
bad.
I've given it up now. I've turned a new leaf.
I've given it up.
I'm what you call
Oh
a
my
front
goodness.
liner.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Okay.
All right. Yeah, here, take my inspiration, champ.
Okay.
Wow, using it all on doors.
Goes both ways.
we could just let him make the deck safe.
Oh, that's true.
Hey,
That's
so
fine.
Too late.
It would
Fine.
still
Fine.
break the lockpick too. though.
Yeah, I used it. It's fine.
In this instance, he doesn't break the lockpick because he rerolled. But
Perfect timing.
I waited, and I reclosed the door as soon as somebody opened it.
Yep. Perfect timing.
Uh huh.
Oh, come on. That was almost a 17.
don't forget your D4.
Yep. And enough. I'll make a deck
Oh,
save.
Guys, make a deck save. Look how Xander's on top of
Perfectly
Darrow.
Ooh, that
I
was
didn't.
so
I didn't mean
good.
to be there.
All right, 0 damage for Darrow.
Just like sitting on his shoulder.
Oh, you didn't want me to tell you that I didn't take any damage?
No.
You telling me that you hate me?
Uh huh.
Oh my goodness.
Man,
that +3 is looking
make another deck save.
missing it.
Felix had to say something.
Yeah.
No damage.
Oh, there we go.
Um,
All right, we're
There
through.
we go.
Oh. Yep, 44.
44 max roll.
That's a max. Yeah.
Nice.
I will
mean,
say,
do it
I
again.
will say, because of the amount of time that you're spending on this, on exploring, coming back, and then this door now, and like a lot, it's not like you're not supposed to be able to just like, I do another lockpicking roll, I do another lockpicking roll, I do another lockpicking roll until the door opens. Like that's not technically how it's supposed to work, but that's how we're rolling with it on this. And it's fine. It's just not how
Have you
it's.
seen how fast a lockpicking lawyer can get some locks open?
It's not.
Very nasty with it.
That's fine, but that's not. That's like if he rolled a natural 1, he'd be spending 5 minutes trying to open the lock, and he would be unsuccessful. So I'm gonna actually, because of those 2 failed rolls, I'm gonna move things forward 1 turn in the dungeon.
Does that
sure.
mean
Which is totally
Yeah,
fair.
you don't gotta,
Does that
you don't
mean
gotta
the-
like rationalize it to us.
Does that mean the
we're just
like picking
memeing.
lawyer is a hobbit? He has a natural luck. So he
Alright,
never
they were
rolls a one.
successful
That's
there.
why.
They're gonna come down,
They're halfling.
Yeah.
and they're gonna come down to this
Hop
room.
get sued.
Halfling, same thing.
No. One gets you sued.
Felix, roll a d20 with advantage. Actually, you know what? Yeah, it's fine. I already asked you. It's fine. Roll a d20 with advantage. Yep. $17. Okay, yeah. All right, cool. So that's where they are, and then let's go with the other guys and see what they're doing real quick. Man. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know what? That's going to be 11. Yep. Okay, cool. All right. You're at the store. Did you roll for the store? That was your 40, right? Wait, no.
Yeah,
that was
we're at this door. I haven't rolled because I
Okay.
figured you were doing stuff.
Yep.
So
All good. I apologize. Just doing some housekeeping.
no, you don't need to apologize.
Okay. You've already been in here anyways, so.
Yeah.
40. Yep. This is, what room is this? Room 10.
Okay.
A magical door. Some say it's the hardest foe.
Well, these are truths that we have learned.
It's the truth we learned long ago, long before we were here.
You guys can bang out this room before we end, for sure.
Okay.
You think so? Okay.
All right, let's do it then.
I can't wait to
Bang over the
disappoint you,
over.
Tim.
Yeah.
I know, right?
We did
30 minutes
close
later.
these-
All right, fine.
these
We'll do it.
doors.
Finish it next session.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, you're
Yeah, we're
closing
closing.
those doors?
Yeah, as we're
Somebody
going
move
through,
me.
we've closed these doors.
I did because I thought we were all going in a room.
I was closing
Hey,
doors
guess
as
what?
we were moving.
Hey, guess what? This door over here is
Oh.
open.
Yeah, we never closed it.
Yeah, and
We-
you never closed it, and it is still open.
Means
Oh.
nobody else has been in here yet. Since we've been in here, at least, which was
Over an hour ago because we
I'd like to
Yeah.
look down that
We
hallway
rested
really
after
quick.
that,
Is the following door open or no?
Nope.
They're probably in there.
no because that one even
We
that
had to
one,
close
we
it to
closed
activate the door, the
Yeah.
room.
yeah.
So there's a
One more
chance no
time
one's
with
made it to
the
this room.
clue. Some say that a door is the greatest foe of all.
Yeah,
a
it's
magical door.
magical
Some
door.
say it's the hardest foe.
all right. Well, let's close these doors and
Mm-hmm.
figure this out.
Okay, the doors. Guys, okay.
The doors are all locked.
All right. The doors close. Nothing animates in the room. There is light that is like coming out and illuminating the runes and like the magical writing that's on the floor. You've already been through this room. You've already established that the runes are more of like symbolic, like channeling energy, and the energy is traveling in the direction of the door. That's something you discovered last time. But now you've never closed the door before. And now that you've closed the door, music erupts in the room.
Go on. Make a plan. I love a plan.
I don't like the way that this thing is speaking to me.
Music is coming from the door. There's no mouth. The door doesn't move. But it's like it's. Listen to the words of the song are incredible.
That's hilarious. But there's 5 of us, not 4. We're not idiots, Tim.
All right. Is there any other clue to solving this
Listen to the
puzzle?
song.
Gonna-
Listen to the song.
And-
Just gonna go open that door.
Okay.
Blackstar starts playing the song.
Just playing along.
The song is incredible.
It is. It's a good
It's
song.
really good. Yeah.
Okay, you go over to the door and you put your hand on the door handle. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Dang it.
For real.
That's an 11.
That is a failure.
Dang it.
I rolled very poorly. Good for you. Oh, is Foundry frozen? Oh, there it is. Okay. There's a bit of energy as a portion of the song comes rocketing out of the keyhole and like strikes your hand. You only take 13 points of force damage from the door.
Not thunder, it's sound damage.
Ah. Well, it's not that.
Black Star's just
do we
grooving.
Do we just break the door? It's a foe. We fight.
I want to sing this.
I just want you to
Did I
know that
shatter the
I found this song before I made this dungeon, and I was like, I have to use this song. It's so good.
All right, everybody backs up. I got shatter on the door. We do that.
Okay. Do you? I mean, it's not a pretty big radius, right?
I mean, I think it's 10 feet, 10 foot radius. Is that it? Or is it 10 foot radius? Yeah. It's effect.
Everyone in the
Center.
corners.
Yeah. Same corner behind Clovis.
Just a radius. If we set outer edges.
Okay.
Since we're resting not too long, I upcast it to 5th level. So it's
Oh my.
yeah.
Solid roll too.
I did just realize though, Shattered assists a non-magical object that isn't being worn or carried. I'm pretty sure this door is magical. I just realized.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 30 thunder damage. So in the room, as the music is going, the thunder out in the room, and like the dust clears from the magic and everything settles in the room, and it causes an amplification of the music itself. The door remains in the center. I'm going to give Clovis inspiration for that attempt at solving it, because although that is not the answer to this puzzle, it was a good attempt, and I appreciate that attempt.
Thank you.
I actually had to go read my notes because I was gonna give it to you, and then I'm like, wait, that doesn't fit the requirements for it, so
Yeah.
it's not.
Oh. All right.
You good?
Black Star walks up to the door. Let me try something, and I'll pull out my lyre. Song against song, and I start to play. Let my love open the door. Oh, my love, open the door. Ooh, let my love open the door
It's a
to your heart.
Barred off with a door.
That's amazing.
Barred
That's
off.
amazing.
Hard battle with a door.
Okay. Is there a saving throw or anything to this, or you're just
Nah,
you're playing a song? You're just playing a song. Okay.
I'm gonna play the song,
it.
and then as I finish like the chorus, I'm gonna reach out to the door handle and try to turn it. I'm gonna charm it. I'm gonna try to charm this door.
Wait, you're a charm feature, like if they listen to you for a minute.
Yes, yeah. I will play. I will do that. I will do my feature, my enthralling performance.
These-
Oh, that one. Yeah.
These answers are so good. They're
Charming the
so
door.
so good.
Charm this door.
But it is literally diametrically opposed to the answer to this puzzle, so I can't give it to you, unfortunately. But I'm going to give you inspiration for your attempt. If you already have it, you can give it to someone else. I'm sorry, Felix and Black Star. I'm sorry, Felix and Alex. Those are in. I wish I could give it to you, but the whole point, I can't just bend the knee to. That was a really cool answer to this puzzle.
You totally can, Tim.
Nope,
totally can,
nope,
yes,
You
nope,
actually
totally
can.
can.
You
Nope.
actually
It is-
can.
Nope.
It is
But
in the agreement.
nope. I'm holding true. There's a point to this puzzle.
All right, so
Okay.
we first
Something that
blasting it,
Xander has to learn.
Shunning it.
If there's a
should we try
lesson,
unlocking it now. Lockpicking it.
there is a lesson for Xander to learn here, and that's why this
Xander.
room is here.
Wait, does Xander doesn't have
Does
a
he just-
knock, right?
does he have to just accept his defeat to the door? Just have to give up, be like, all right, you win, door.
To be fair, we already did that in the Requiem. The huge metal door that led to, like,
Yeah, we
the
went around.
Yeah, we just went
Yeah.
around it.
we just went
Iron.
around, found another door that led to the same room.
Yeah.
Oh my god. The real answer is really dumb by comparison to what these two just did. And that's
Isn't straight unlocking it? Have we done that? No, right?
No.
Does this thing look like it can rotate?
But
no, it's a fancy like raised stone section with a really nice arched frame, and the door is set into it, and it looks like magic is traveling up the runes through these little channels into the door itself.
The spell magic.
Or just try knocking.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
Okay.
Because
Are
earlier you went for
knocking?
the handle, right?
Yeah.
And knocking's good.
Yeah.
And
I mean, if
honestly,
nobody
with
else
that,
will,
I
I'll
get
go
why
and do
Tim
it.
was saying I was close with Shatter.
Yeah.
If that's the answer,
If nobody else is
I
gonna do it,
shouldn't do. I'll go for
Zero
it.
walk up. Can we come in?
That's funny. You know, everybody.
home.
I don't even care. Everybody's getting inspiration in this room, this ridiculous door room. But
right,
you
guys, keep-
knock on the door. Nothing happens. Take your stupid inspiration. It was a really. I don't know why I said stupid. It was a really. That's also really great. My favorite
I already
is
have
Black
it,
Stars.
so
my favorite
somebody-
Yeah,
who
no,
doesn't
my
have it?
favorite is Black
Charming
Stars.
is great.
Yeah,
because
Black
of the
Stars.
music.
Whoever
choice.
does anybody else not have inspiration right now? Because I can have it because I already have.
I just got it back, so
I think Chris is the only one without it.
I'll take it then.
Or no, Felix doesn't have it
absolutely.
either. No, I give it to
he
you.
just-
Give it to me for
He
Shatter.
just got
said
it from
Yeah,
the.
you just got it for Shatter.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. We're all back inspirationed up. Alright, well, that was all I had.
Right, the inspiration form is gone, guys.
Well, didn't Tim
Yeah.
just say everyone gets inspiration for this?
I said everyone's
Pretty much.
going to get it because of all the,
Oh,
all the
okay.
great ideas.
We're all coming up with great ideas.
Great ideas. This should have been whatever cool idea the players come up with is the solution to this room.
Yeah.
Which is
yes.
that's a traditional DM thing to do,
Uh-huh.
but there is a lesson. There's a lesson here
For Xander.
for Xander. We're here
Yeah.
for Xander.
Xander, what do
Do you have to
mages
cast
do?
knock on it?
I don't know. My brain is going numb listening to
He
this song.
doesn't have knock.
Wait,
I'm
really?
pretty sure.
I think this song's awesome. Funny enough, I figured someone might say that, and if you look at the title, I have an alternative song for this room.
Thank you. This is much better.
Oh, yeah.
You weren't a fan of that song?
No, not at all. And we're not going to get into the politics of that.
Oh,
Oh,
gotcha.
I can use knock if we want.
you have it?
Um,
I tried my two
I do
ideas.
have it ready. I knew that what this would take, so I do have it ready. I could try it.
If you got other ideas.
I don't know what else to do. This is
It could be a verbal acknowledgement, like a lot of the other rooms have been, of
the clue
Something-
is some say it's the hardest foe.
I do silence so it doesn't.
I'll
do a
walk up
huge
to the door
sound.
while they're debating, and I'm gonna bend the knee to the door like the song said. I'm gonna admit defeat to the door.
down.
Okay.
You win, door.
You win.
You do anything
I
else while you're
cannot
down there?
pass through this way.
Look down, see if there's a clue on the ground. I admit defeat. You are superior, door.
All right, you admit defeat and kneel down to the door, and nothing happens.
Did you
said that
drop
out loud,
something there,
right?
Daryl?
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah, I said
you
it out loud.
Oh, you said it out loud.
Can I come in then, please?
Got that one.
So Razir
Trying-
already tried that.
But he said that with knocking.
knocked.
I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
open sesame. Here, someone stand on the other side.
Daryl, make a perception
I
check for
agree.
me.
I'll go to the other side of the door.
Okay. While you're kneeled down and you kind of motion for somebody else, Clovis walks around to the other side of the door. You do see that in the door there's a standard doorknob that Razir is the only one who's grabbed onto thus far. Underneath, just like all the other doors in the dungeon, there is a little keyhole that you can't see through to the other side. It's kind of locked in the middle. There's a lock on both sides, but there is a keyhole that's there. Clovis, do you do anything else on the other side of the door?
I just went there because I thought Daryl had an idea.
Okay.
Well, the other side.
So what's the move here?
Do it with the keyholes. Their design.
It's the same as all the other doors in the dungeon.
I thought since maybe like someone's on the other side, they knock and then I let them in. I was just
All right,
Yeah.
I'll knock on the door.
and then I'll grab the handle to let them in.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Have we actually tried lockpicking the door?
Or
No.
it's a push door.
You take no damage on your 28 dex save. No
But
damage.
the clue is that it's something to do with Xander.
Well, you weren't given that clue by Jem.
Yeah.
I said that.
Yeah.
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 So is that
Um,
going to
Is
cast
this the
knock?
room that's supposed
Yeah,
to teach
I'll
us
just
how to get
cast
through all the
knock.
doors?
I'll cast knock.
What level?
Um.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't change anything.
Yeah,
to
I mean it doesn't
upcast.
really
Yeah, I
change
don't think
anything if up for upcasting, so I'll just do 2.
Cool. Does it only make the sound if it unlocks the door?
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's
Yes.
see.
Well, no. It's just when you cast the spell, and it emanates from the target object. If you choose a target that's held shut with arcane lock, that spell is suppressed for 10 minutes, during which time the target can be opened and shut normally.
Yeah, just when you cast the spell, the loud knock is heard.
Yeah.
Right. This, yeah. I will say, in this instance, you cast that on the door, and there is a, like, half of a knock sound that occurs as the spell fizzles on the door, and you regain that expended spell slot, as though you had not used it.
Okay.
Well, that was more than we've had.
As though the door is rejecting your attempt at unlocking it.
Okay.
Open sesame.
Can you do it harder?
I mean, it doesn't really make a difference if I go harder.
I mean, maybe
Um,
not. Maybe not as far as like its capability, but maybe it's the power. You're showing the door your power at
Sure.
knocking. You know, like when you can charge something up with multiple levels of spells.
I'll upcast a 4th level knock.
Same thing happens, and you regain your spell slot.
All right, I was wrong. I tried.
Should I just try picking the lock again?
Good, but it's kind of magical.
I mean, dispel magic at this point. We have been.
Yeah, I mean, I could do that.
Everyone other than Darrow, make an Arcana check for me, please.
Sure.
Meh. Not me.
Well, I mean, yeah, everybody other than Razir looking at the door and the magic that's here and the magic that's being funneled into the door. All of it. Other than the magic that's on the door itself, all the magic in the floor, the runes that's being channeled into the door, up the archway, and around the lock, everything is illusory.
What?
There is
just
magic on the door, and it is a ward. Not like a damaging ward like evocation or anything. It is to specifically protect the door against the knock spell and being damaged by spells. All of the other magic that's here is illusory. Illusory.
I stab at thee. I'm just gonna try to cut the door. Oh well, no.
There's a rune, right? We've deduced that there's a rune.
I won't do that. My weapon's magic anyway.
A rune on the door itself. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Go up and just try and push it, just in case it is a push door.
Okay, you go up and you push it. There's resistance. Doesn't push.
Okay.
Okay. All right, everyone. Bad news. I don't have Dispel Magic.
I do. I can. I'll do
Yeah,
it. I'll do Dispel
Probably
Magic
to move.
on the word. Thank you. So I'm casting at third level. And because of the lockstone, I should be at +6 instead of +5, so that's 16.
16. Okay.
Yep.
The ward rejects your spell, and you gain your spell slot back.
Yeah, back. Alright. Hey guys, remember how Tim said we could knock this
I know, right?
before leaving?
Yeah.
There is one thing that you've not tried.
Open sesame.
That you've brought it up, but you've not tried it.
I guess lockpicking it. Sometimes you can't use
We should
magic
have done
to
lockpicking,
get
I
into
thought we
places. You have to use mundane ways.
We've been doing that this whole time. Lesson learned.
I know, right? 41.
41. The door opens up. There's a ding in the room, and the puzzle was solved.
I hate
Hey,
this
Tim,
place.
remember when you said the real answer is dumber?
Yeah.
You nailed that. That was a good statement.
I know it was.
That was a great,
I know it was.
spot on statement.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm losing track of my roots. I should have tried picking this hours ago.
Hours?
Yeah, it's all right. I
We've been here
forgive
for
you.
I said the real answer was
15
dumber.
minutes, Blackstar. What?
I should have let Blackstar have it because that
What did we
answer
get
was
this
amazing.
time?
Oh,
But
that was great.
so the lesson, because nobody's going to just tell you, I'll tell you that the lesson is that not every problem requires magic. That was the
No.
reason for the lesson in this room.
If it's not working with magic, it's just because you're not using enough magic. It's just like violence.
Uh-huh.
It's true. It's true.
I didn't actually
Absolutely
play.
correct.
It's
I
just
don't
like
think-
violence.
I reject the message of this room and substitute it with my own.
Exactly.
Okay. 1/3 of a crystal clear orb floats down from the ceiling.
Not even a key.
So we have 3 keys, 2 orb pieces, 2 mirror pieces, 2 quill and ink. A pair.
Okay.
So we need 2
One more
to
orb.
3 more items.
Yeah,
More.
sounds about right.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing
And they're
great.
both combat rooms. Oh yeah.
And as you complete this room and move on from here, with only a little bit left to go, moving on to the remainder of this dimensional library, and I don't know how it's going to work with you guys left literally 2 combat rooms to complete. We'll see whether or not you can beat the Fundamental Four to being first place in this, because they've been making some very significant progress, same as you have, in this. So
Not as significant as us, though.
they
Not
are
nearly as. Yeah, we're clearly
Yeah.
better.
they
We're better.
may or may not be tied with you, and you have 2 combat rooms to get through. So,
Fine. Combat is a total of 12 seconds long.
Combat's what we're
It's
good at.
true.
it's a room is a room. In any case, we'll come back here and figure out what the rest of this looks like. But for now, that is where we're going to go ahead and call tonight's session.